Hello, hello. Hey everyone, how's it going? You probably see a million of me, infinite, in fact. I'm gonna try and see how to get in with this chat here. Hello, hello. Hey everyone, how's it going? You probably see a million of me, infinite. Oh, sorry. Alright, so we got some quality here. Alright, just making sure everything's good on that end. And I guess to start off with, so I've been making, this game, trying to make all the art and, stuff like that. And it's just hard to, I don't know how I'm going to see this chat without constant looking at the stream. Maybe something like that. I'll look at it sometimes. But yeah, for some reason it's not in my OBS, I guess, the way I'm streaming. But it's okay. I'll try to keep an eye on it and see what's up with there. You'll probably see it too, which is okay, I guess. We're opening up some Unity. And I'm just going to go through like a project I've been working on that is mostly art assets that do not look great because, of course, I'm not an artist. And then, no real game mechanics. So I was creating this game, or whatever, I want it to be a game. I was creating this project, and I want it to, I kind of lost my way on how I wanted it to be. I had an idea when I first started, and I think this is like a big thing, but you get kind of caught up, especially when you're trying to do everything. Yet you realize that that idea was never as clear as you thought it would be. And so I am going to today try to prototype out like a combat system. I've been playing God of War. Got a PS5, it's pretty cool. And yeah, I've been playing God of War. It seems like the combat system there is something that I'd like. Let's take these headphones off. They're not doing me any favors here. And so yeah, we're gonna just kind of, I'll show you this game that I've been making or whatever, the project. And from there, we will go through. So what I started off with, is just like, of course I'm not a great artist, so don't judge me here, but I put some procedural, little grass textures here. Made this guy here. Basically, the game is, a wizard who can turn into a frog, and I don't know the rules yet, but this is the basics that I have so far. It does not look great, of course, I'm going to say that, but prototypes never look great. Of course, if I like the game, I'll probably hire an artist to finish it. But I just want to see how it would look. I see how far I could get. And so right now, I have these spells. Obviously, they're pointing the wrong way. I haven't spent that much on them, but I don't think that's the direction I want to go. I think with combat, these spells don't make any sense to me. Okay, yeah, there we go. I haven't made any of the animations yet, but I think the combat system that I'd like is probably more like God of War, where you have a collection of enemies around you, and you have to knock their health to zero with like physical or range attacks, and I can use spells like that. Sorry, I got scratched my throat the other day. Oof, hurts. But yeah, so onto this. We will probably not be using these assets. I don't have them animated. I could use Mixamo or something, but we are going to go into, somewhere where we can get some, I guess Mixamo would probably be okay. We want to get some characters. We want to get, probably an enemy type. Whatever, that was it before. We want to get an enemies, maybe one enemy, a player, maybe a staff or an axe or something. I think that's really what we can start with. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna get some characters here. I guess we will get Chad. No, Officer Douglas. Good. I hate how Mixamo like takes up all my processing power. All right, so we're gonna get your Chad. Use this character here. We'll download him. And then I guess as the enemy, we could just take the mutant, right? Not a big deal. Doesn't matter really much. We're really just trying to make the mechanics in the system. So we're gonna get the FBX for Unity. A lot of times the textures don't come with that, so I'm probably gonna have to get the Collada. Okay, so I guess we'll put this in whatever. I have a folder here for the live stream. I'll just pop it in there. That's fine. Say assets. Say Chad. All right, we got Chad. We got mutant here. Let's go, mutant. I mean, really, we don't need everything to be super perfect, so maybe I won't use a staff. Like, in the game, I would assume that the wizard would probably use a staff or something. Maybe you could pick a weapon. But, yeah, maybe. And then we'll see, like, you know, Turbo Squid or something. They got some free axes or staffs or anything. Let's say, like, axe. We're going straight game, or what is it called? God of War. Get the axe, free axe here. Battle axe cutter. Yeah, let's just do a battle axe cutter. Okay, whatever. Sounds good to me. Download this. Need to log into every single thing that I got. You know, my random emails here. All right, where did it go? Okay, I guess now I'm logged in, right? Account, axe. Check out this chat. Hey, hello guys. Hey guys, what's up? Is it frozen or something? No, okay. Just here. All right, yeah, you're seeing yourself because I gotta keep an eye on the chat. How's everyone doing? Okay. So price, free. All the axes changed. Where's that battle axe cutter? Here we go. 3DS Max. Download this, and we shall. Look, we got a fish. We got that. All right. So now we're gonna download this. I download this right here. Do we get the Max file? 3DS Studio. Show all. Here we go. Let's get the FBX. I'm a fan of FBX here. Okay, so we'll say battle axe. That's our axe. And you know, we'll start with that. Maybe we get like a couple animations to put in here. I'm just trying to get as much as I can to start so we don't have to come back. Okay, so we'll say like axe. We got that. Standing melee attack. Now that, I mean, that's fine. Melee combo. We get a couple attacks there. Yeah, so we'll go through and get like a couple attacks. So we got 1. That's 2. And then spinning attack, right? So we'll go through, get 3 attacks. That's okay. We don't want, I mean, it's all the same skeleton, I hope. Yeah, I think that's fine. So we just want the animation. I don't think you can just do the animation only. I guess you could do it without skin. Yeah, let's just go. All right, so we got this one. Pop this in the animations. You know, the Mixamo skeletons, sometimes they don't have the same skeleton, but sometimes they do. So we'll say Chad at attack 1. Now we got the standing melee combo. That's 2 attacks for 1. That's good. All right, so we'll get that. A lot of setup comes into, like, you know, even prototyping, but you know, getting it right is the difference between, like, you know, the difference between what's it called, liking it and hating it. You might not really hate it. All right, like it. So all right, we got the 360 attack. So this is like, I guess, how you would make a heavy attack, a combo or something like so. All right, Chad at attack 3. All right, now we get the idle. If we could just get like a blend tree or something, that would be good, but it doesn't look like they have the whole blend tree. So that's not a big deal. All right, so we got the crouch to standing idle. Where's the standing idle? Come on. I don't see an idle. I see it. Okay, there we go. So we got an idle. We're with the weapon out. I mean, we're not going to go, I guess, you know what? If we're going to go all the way out, we got to get a fighting idle without a thing. So we'll say Chad at fight idle fight. Let's say fight. Let's keep it all like idle fight. Yeah, that's good. All right, so we got walking forward. We got, yeah, I mean, we're gonna need all this nonsense here, right? All right, get that. Here we go. We're going animation crazy right now. Any chats here? No chats. All right, no worries, no worries. All right, what am I looking at here? All right, did I get it? Walk forward. Do I want to walk or do I want to run? You want that? I guess we'll just do run. You know, we're not. It's just a prototype. We don't need to go every single animation. So we got run. All right, come on, Chad. All right, Chad at fight forward fight. All right. And then we'll do walk left, walk right. How do we want to do this? Yeah, we want to strafe, right? So that's fine. Got the run forward. Now we need the... Is there a run left and run right? Sometimes there isn't, sometimes there is. It's not a big deal. Alright, so we'll just, we'll just end up making probably a blend tree. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need a jump or anything like that. I don't think they do that in they're called Game of Thrones, whatever the heck we're doing. Okay, so this one, probably need to walk right, run back. Hopefully walk right looks alright. It's fine if it doesn't. Alright, we'll say Chad at walk right. Forgot to name this like armed, right? Because if he doesn't have his weapon, he's gonna look different. Alright, we got the run back. Do we have a walk back? See, like I want run forward, maybe walk back. Yeah. Good. And you know what I forgot? Is to put this in place. Dumb me. That's like all of these. So let's go back and we'll put them in place here. That's fine. Alright, so gotta go here. It will look weird if I don't. So let's see, Chad at walk back armed. Alright, let's go back here. So which ones do we have here? Blah, 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 blah. How do I open these? Alright, so go in folder here. Alright, so we got attack 1. I don't think that needs to be in place. Let's see. No, yeah, that's already in place. Not moving for these. We don't have to give her these attacks back. Forward fight. That we do need. Run forward. In place. Save over that. We already have. Miximo's not liking I'm downloading all of their files. Too much attention to the server here. Alright, forward fight, yes. In place. What else we got? We got idle fight. I think that's already stationary, I would assume. Yep. And we one more thing that we didn't get was walk back armed, right? So walk back needs to be in place. Pretty sure. Or is it walk right? I don't know. I'll do both of them. I really don't want it to look freaking wonky. Sometimes you gotta go the extra mile to get it right. So walk back armed, yeah, replace it. Get this one in place. Since I'm gonna be moving them, you know. I mean, even I feel like yeah, if I was moving with root motion, potentially it would be different. And you know what? They might be using root motion in Game of Thrones, what's it called? God of War. But I'm not sure. So we got the walk right, got walk left, we got walk back, right? Do we get walk left? We don't got walk left. Where's walk left? And you know, I'm just gonna use the same animations for this monster. So where's walk left? You guys see it? You guys see walk left? They have walk right. You know what? I could just negative out, walk right, and it'll turn to walk left. Magic. All right, and now unarmed. Maybe we have a throw weapon or something. If we don't, we'll just use one of these and just have him throw the weapon like this. Like this one, like that could be a good throwing weapon. Let's do that. So there, he's gonna throw it. He's gonna turn into like a circle here and throw the weapon. Say at Chad throw weapon or whatever. Chad at throw weapon. Okay. So after this, what do we got here? Let's what am I opening up wrong things here? Op chat. I don't know what it's saying here. I just want to see what's going on. My chat may not be visible. Where's all my chats here? Oh, there we go. All chat. Perfect. And no one's saying anything, which is great. If you want to say something, feel free. That's the throw weapon. What else do we need? We have attack, throw weapon. Now we need like some kind of fighting stance, idle. Found walk left. We are back in business here. So with all this, you know, you're gonna scrounge something together in a couple hours. It's not gonna be, you know, the final thing, of course, but just kind of to get a feel for the systems, and you know, just want to see what's up. So now we do fight. Okay, so we got these idols here. We want the guy without anyone without a weapon is really what we want. So do like a fighting idol here. And I mean, I think some of these like other ones without the weapon might still work. We'll see. This is like Jackie Chan or something. I don't know if we want that, but maybe we do. I mean, we could really just, okay, yeah, you know, to make it simple, we're just gonna use the same ones without the axe. It'd be okay. All right, so what do we got? Let's close this out here. Let's close this out. Let's go new. We'll call it fighting system prototype. I like using URP, but I think for this, you know, just to keep it really easy, just a prototype. You know, maybe next time we'll do like a visual prototype, but this time I'm just want to see how this fighting system would work if I integrated different things into it. So let's see. We got 2 models and they can fight. I'm pretty sure. So let's get that going. Oh, my throat. Got a little scratch on it. Unity always takes a long time to open. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I've so with that game, you know, it's obviously a work in progress, right? I'm trying to get it visually appealing, but at the same time not overdo it. So there's definitely things that are missing, and you know, the hard models I haven't done yet. So like I got red block or orange blocks indicating that I want an obstacle to be there, but I'm not sure what I want it to be yet. The creative process does not work very well like that yet. So in the meantime, I do want to make sure that it's a game and not just some kind of a very weird, you know, bad looking 3D environment that you can just walk around in the sandbox and have enough fun. So we will add this, we will try to make this God of War fighting system and see how that looks. Obviously, probably want some like hills or something, but for now, you know, let's just get something working. I just deleted the light. We want the camera. We want it all. I'm thinking Blender. All right, so do plane here. All right, we got our plane. Let's get our assets. Where did I put it? In the assets folder here. We'll just drag that in here. We got Chad. We got monster. All right. So I think they need their textures, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna get that in a second here. Yeah. Gray Chad here. Very great. Very gray. All right, so let's go back to Chad. What's his name? I shouldn't have called him Chad. I don't know what his name is. Remy. There we go. Use this character. Oh, let's just download the monsters first, I guess. Download Colada. We just want the texture. We'll say with skin. Skin. We have skin. All right, come on. Show me what you got, Mixamo. See, like if I was in URP, I probably could make like, well, I think even right now I could probably make his. No, it's hard, you know, to make those glowy things emissive, but unless they're a different texture. So let's see. We got fighting idle. We'll just put this in assets. Well, you know, we'll get that. Change this character. Use this one. Pretty sure we have, you know, everything we need to kind of get started. At least we have the axe. We got Chad versus monster. Yeah, we're good. I don't think they're using this fighting stance, but we're just getting the textures from this. Yeah. Let's go. Come on, download settings. I think Mixamo is mad that I'm using it so much. Okay. Come on. Mixamo's having I guess I'll take the textures out of this while I go here. Oh, there we go. All this Chad. Okay. All right. So now open the folder here. We just want this. We'll say textures. Mutant. All that. Get it out. There we go. Close that. Chad. We'll say textures. Chad. All right. So Chad fights the mutants. That's where we're at. All right, let's put these textures in there. Obviously, you know, in a real project, you want to organize it a little bit, but this is okay. Let's see if Chad actually updates when we put in the thing, or we have to re-add him. All right, yeah, so let's re-add Chad. Delete. Chad, let's go back in here. When now you have your textures, you should be okay. Otherwise, we have to make the materials with the textures. Fix now. Come on, Chad. Delete. Delete. You are making this difficult, dude. Let's go. We got textures, Chad. Do I really have to build these textures? No, here we go. Now he's looking good. His eyes are inside out or something. He looks insane, but you know, we get what we get. Mixamo gave us something, and we're gonna take it for what it is here. All right, Chad. Let's turn off the lighting a little bit and see what we got. It looks good. It looks just like it should, as far as I can tell. We got some. This looks. This is exactly what I want. It looks like the textures are all inside out or something. But okay, whatever. You're insane, Unity. Mutant has to be brought back in again too. Obviously something went wrong, but who cares? This is just for a prototype. I like it better like this anyway. Okay, I marked the normals as the normal maps as long as it doesn't destroy it. Come on, mutant. Obviously, we could just go here and make our own materials. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to. You know what? If this isn't working, I'm just going to let it be. It'll be gray. Fine. Delete this. I'm back in mutant. Let's go. Obviously Mixamo. There we go. See, this mutant looks normal. So something is wrong with Chad. I'm gonna try to delete him and bring him back, but if that doesn't fix it, you know, he's gonna look like a freak his whole life. And that's okay, you know, that's not a big deal. I don't see any textures that come with the battle axe, so we're gonna see what happens there. Chad, come back. Still looks insane. Maybe it's something with Mixamo, maybe it's something with me, who knows? I always like to blame other people, so let's say it's Mixamo. Alright, and the battle axe cutter. Is it textured? Not textured. So that's fine. We got two materials here. You have to, with this one, you got to download the textures too. Give me the textures. Call this axe. And my axe. Come on, axe. Just want your textures. Let's delete this already. We're gonna have to add the textures back. I don't want to create a bunch of materials. Come on, come on. Unconfirmed. Now you're confirmed. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. What am I looking at here? There. This. Yes. So the live TV here. I've never been on live television before. All right. Where are we going here? My axe. All right. Axe is done. Back to the assets. Open this nonsense up. Call this axe. All right. Named a bunch of stuff. Axe. The textures, I'm pretty sure. Unity 4. My TV's going wild. Got a mind of its own here. You know what? We'll just see what they got here. They got diffuse illumination. Looks pretty black to me. Not gonna lie. Looks like an empty material. So you know what? We'll just freaking go for it. Make our own material here. It doesn't have to look great. It's got two materials on it, so we'll see how it looks. We got a battle axe here. Fine. Pop this in there. It was free anyway, you know, that's what you gotta say. Create a material, we'll call this fine. Unity does this to me too. Material, we got axe. Handle, I guess is probably handle. Alright, so there's that. We'll make it brown or something, right? There we go. And we got honestly that's already the right color, but we'll just make it metally. Axe blade. Alright, we'll call this good to go. We'll say you are gray, something like that. Metallic, go up. There we go. We got ourselves an axe. I guess this probably needs to be like a little less metallic, more smooth here. All right. I mean, does this a little shiny, huh? There we go. Give us something like this, maybe a little bit. There we got. I mean, it's not always best. Maybe this needs to be like albedo, alpha here, and you know. Force, smoothness, something like that. All right, looks good. All right, Chad, how does this axe look to you? You lunatic, you know, I'm gonna check his textures here. What materials does he have on him, and why are they see-through like that? Transparent. Why are they doing that? Yeah. You know what? I like it. I'm gonna keep it. All right, it's fine. Could fix it. Not going to. Chad, you got the short end of the stick on this one here. All right, so we got our axe. gonna pop it in Chad here. Set everything up for the scene. You know, probably want the ground a little bit bigger. Probably want our monster a little bit bigger. Chad is still visible, so we're good. And monster, you will be enlarged. Be a big monster here. All right, so you know he's a little bit out of his element fighting something this big. We're gonna make this huge. Obviously, the plane, we need a lot of room to move. Okay, so when it comes to this, now I mean, there's a few ways we could go, right? We can make the movement. We can decide on which way we want to move and how we want it to go. We could, I mean, or integrate some animations. A lot of times I like to get, you know, a little bit of the animations ready and then move, but let's go with movement first. So let's say, how do we want them to move? Let's make a Chad. We'll call this one Chad GFX, so we don't get confused here. Pop this 0, 0, 0, and this is our Chad GFX. We'll pop the axe in here right now. Pop the axe before we move Chad here. No, it's not in the right spot yet, but fine. We got Chad. We're gonna put him at. We want to keep the axe. So let's put this as Chad's axe. All right, there we go. Okay, 0, 0, 0. Chad's got the axe. We also want to move him up 1, right? Now this is at its feet, not at the center, at the pivot. It's a little tall. Bring it down like 0.75. All right. I like to have everything at the feet. Still a little high, huh, Chad? All right, that's fine. Why is this all local? You can't switch it. Whatever. There's something wrong. It's okay. All right, so maybe 0.5. Even less. What about 0? And magically, it's at the right spot. Cool. All right, so it's already at his feet. That's great. All right, so we're gonna put Chad on the ground. There we go. We'll get I guess we'll use character controller. I'm trying to think, like, sometimes they use rigid body or like what's it called? I'm just thinking, do we need him to be applied, like physics applied to him or anything like that? And I don't think so, so we're just gonna go for it. All right, so maybe 1 up on the center. Size will be 4. 2 up on the center. There we go. He's just double the size of a normal guy, and I think that's okay. Maybe make the radius a little smaller. Honestly, I like him thin. Kind of, you know, get a pretty accurate hitbox. And okay, and now on this guy, we'll just kind of copy the same thing and see what happens. Copy, and I guess mutant we'll put as like enemy. Pop the mutant in there. Make him 0, 0, 0. All right, he's looking good already. Pop him over here, pop him down, and copy and paste that component there. All right, looks a little small on him. We'll say like 10, 5. 5 is looking okay. It's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect. We'll say the radius is a little bit wider on this guy. We want to be able to hit him, right? Okay, so we got this going here. Now let's, I guess, let's think. Make some basic movement, you know, that's fine. Doesn't need to be crazy. I'm thinking about putting in my controller and testing. We'll see. So we'll say player movement. All right. Probably should have a scripts folder or something. Fine. Come on, come on. Anyone saying any chats? No chats. It's okay. No chats here. We're good. All right. So now we're getting going here. Let's make the movement. Say want let's just go update. We'll say input. Come on. Float input. Float horizontal. Oh, everything's freezing. There we go. Or equals input get axis horizontal. All right. Say float vert equals input get axis vertical. All right, sounds good. And we will, you know, just do. We need a controller. So let's do private character controller. All right, and then it's start controller dot equals get component character controller. Come on, finish correctly for me. Car. I didn't know if they say car or char. All right, we'll do a vector 3 move. We'll say new vector 3 hor 0 vert. All right, perfect. All right. Now controller dot move times time dot delta time times speed. Very simple controller here. Hopefully it works well. So we'll say private float speed is equal to 2. I don't know, 10. I never know, so it's fine. All right. So this should, in theory, get us moving around a little bit. Then I guess we'll add Cinemachine for camera. You know how it goes. Oh, of course, Chad needs the Chad script. All right. Let's go, Chad. There we go. There we go, Chad. You're looking good. You're looking good. You know, let's serialize the speed just in case it gets a little wonky. Seems like okay, an okay speed. All right, serialize field, private. Okay, perfect. What was that? Is there a bug in my coffee? Can't drink the coffee anymore. That sucks. Okay, well, all right. Now let's just go to Cinemachine. Let's get this looking good. We gotta get it from here. Let's see. Cinemachine is a blessing. I mean, you could always get the I just like how easy it is to set up as I'm about to fail setting it up. Watch this. Cinemachine. Great. Install. Let us go. Let us do this. So, anyone got any cool stories while we wait for this Cinemachine to import? You know, I am all ears, all eyes. Obviously, my glasses. I never wear them in the videos because I don't like the glare, but I can't see without them. So, obviously, we're going to need them today. All right. So, what I'm going to do is, because I hate that the ground looks so, gray, to make it brown, right? Let's say ground. All right. I mean, I could just put a texture on it, right? If we wanted to, but it's fine. All right. Make it brown or something. Something that's a little off-putting there. It's brown. You know, there's nothing, no win here. That is with light. A little too green, huh? I'm just gonna go back to gray. I don't know about you guys. That's fine. For testing purposes, if I don't have a texture, what's the point? Okay, so we got Cinemachine. Let's create a, what is it? Free look? Do we want free look? I want virtual. We want to be able to look all the way around. Yeah, let's do free look. All right. So we will go here. We'll pop Chad as our follow. Pop Chad as our look at. He's sideways right now. Is that true? That's his forward. That's his forward. Globally, that's his forward. So let's see how this looks. Let's go over here. That is exactly what we're talking about here. That is what we want. If I move the main camera, I can't move it now because I have Cinemachine, right? So I gotta figure out why it is doing that. Fine. Let's see. So we got inverted that. Let's do. Guess we can figure out why we're looking at him from the side, because it's a free look camera, I suppose, because we can look at him from any angle if we wanted to. Let's see. Okay. Damping and all this. What I want is it to be behind him, right? Okay. All right. That's looking good. All right. That's looking better. But why are you over there? If I turn him, will it turn with him? No. Okay, good. All right. Let's turn you, Chad. Let's go. All right. So now we will go main camera. We'll say Cinemachine free look camera. Let's line this camera up. So I like to start with the middle rig because that's where it starts here. So let's go to middle rig. Get it up on the Y. Oh. What? Oh, the top rig. Up on the Y. We want to go higher even. Let's see. For what? Okay, so that's that. That's the whole screen. There we go. This. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Too low here. So let's go here. Let's go down on the Y now. Look over our shoulder. I'm trying to remember the God of War method here. How it looks. I think it's something like that. Maybe a little bit wider. Not too wide though. They're pretty close to it. And then we get the little like a little bit to the right, right? So that's like a screen X kind of thing. Like this kind of. Or are we on the other side? I never remember. It's fine, we can always look at it. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's see how this starts out looking. Obviously that's not good. Because we're not on the middle rig, right? Alright, so what it is doing right now is inverting my controls. Obviously we want to look at this guy. So for this we will do we'll say should be going automatically by transform forward and whatever. Get this other rig looking okay though. So up high, down low, too slow. Make everything kind of same here. Let's go from test our top rig here. What is it? What is it? What is it? What? We test that. This. Trying to remember what it is. There we go. Okay, so here, up. We gotta go up higher. Higher. Too high. If our x-axis, if our y-axis is at 1, that's what it's gonna look like. So we want our radius bigger. We want our height down. We want our y up. We want to go a little bit to the left. This way. Let's just keep our screen at 0. I'm not a big fan of, or 0.5. Not a big fan of this nonsense here. Let's get rid of the damping a little bit. It's too much for me. Making me sick. We go this way. Put it up a little bit. Up. This way. Alright. Maybe we're going to make it look like this. Alright, so now we're going here. We'll go down to 0. Got our bottom rig. Obviously, we want to look up at him. That is the angle we want. Probably bring it up a little bit. As low as we go. Radius out. And you know the drill here. Go a little bit offset. I think like this. I'm trying to remember, figure out how it looks. Let's just get off all the smoothing. We can figure it out later. It's just too much smoothing for me. All right, let's give this a go. It's probably gonna look a little wonky, but yes, because that is exactly what I wanted here. Just look at Chad instead. Look at Chad. You're looking too far into the future here. Let's say 0.5. All right, you are looking at Chad, right? Chad's feet. So let's see what we want here. Go. All right, there we go. Chad, you're looking good. The camera is like damping away from you, and it should be following you. Okay. Oh, let's do world space here. I've already. Now we can get everything going here. Target forward, yeah. We'll follow with world up. I think world space. Let's see. Lock to target. Lock to target on target assign. Lock to target with world up. What I don't see is Chatty boy here. We are looking in some weird wonky direction. Cinemachine, you are breaking, and I must be breaking you. Like, this is not what I was intending. Come on, Cinemachine, you nonsense here. What am I doing wrong here? Look at override. I just put Chad, look at override. You're not doing it. 0, 0, 0, 0. It doesn't do anything anyway, but 0, okay, 0, okay. All right, you get to see my incompetence here. Like nothing is happening here. Cinemachine is broken. It might be better just to get my own little controller camera going on here. All right. Cinemachine is not helping me out here. Let's say camera. All right. So what we want is the camera to follow the mouse, right? We want the camera to follow the mouse, follow Chad. I'm gonna give Cinemachine one more go because this is gonna be a waste of time. Just get it looking good. All right, so Chad, there we go. Follow Chad. Follow Chad. There we go. Look at Chad. Now, if I were to use it right now, we're looking good. We're looking at Chad. We're looking at Chad. This is what we want. All right. So now, simply, I'm gonna bring it up. Okay. Bring up the height. Get a good angle. Maybe change the focus to there. You know, that's maybe bring it up just a little bit more. Now let's see. Okay, there we go. Now we're looking at Chad. Now we're looking at Chad. Okay, good. Now, if I were at 0, I obviously do not want to be looking at his feet. So let's go to bottom rig. We will raise the height up a little bit. We will look up at Chad and maybe bring the height down a little bit here. Increase the radius and, you know, offset a little bit to the same way. So this is negative 0.5. There we go. So now we have this little offset. We're looking to the right over the left shoulder here. We're looking over Chad's left shoulder. Is that the side we want, or do we want the right shoulder? I'm left-handed, so it's like very odd. Let's just do 0.5. All right, and 0.5. All right, that's fine. All right, great. Now for the middle rig, I forgot to make the width, like the distance, right? We're going back here. We're going to make the radius a little bit bigger. Give ourselves a little bit more to work with. And now the top. Easy. We're going to go up on the height so we get happy with where we are. We're going to raise up the Y here. We're going to look a little bit to the right here. Not much. Not enough to like get off this damping for now, because too much damping is cramping my style. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. All right. So now Chad should be, you know, good. Look good. All right. We're looking good. We're aiming, you know, where we want to aim, and we're moving. He's moving backwards when I push him forwards. Should be just moving forward, but okay. I guess I got to do transform.forward. Fine. We'll do. No. What is it? Horizontal times. No, that's not right. I mean, this should move him in the right direction. Fine. You know what? What am I doing? I have all of this already made. Let's just take it from our Frog the Wanderer, because it's literally I'm missing something and I don't want to deal with it. Let's see. Unity. Froggy. Let's get my script. Let's see. Is it in here? Is it here? Yep. Let's just take that. There we go. And what does it look like? What's the difference? What is the difference between me and you? Okay, we got direction X. This is like to rotate with. I see, it should be going the right direction here. We're normalizing it, I guess. All right, let's just use this then. All right, let's replace you. Replaced. You're replaceable. Need character animation, really? Comment that out. Comment that out. Comment that out. and comment that out for now. And okay, we got ourselves our controller here. Should be good. Should be great. Should be fantastic. All right, now Chad, you don't have the script anymore. You're now using the script. Perfect. All right, ground check. We don't really need to jump. We'll get that. We'll get rid of that. Don't think we need jump at all. Get rid of those. Anywhere where it checks the ground, let's just get rid of that. And get rid of this. And get rid of it for now. All right, I think really we're just trying to detect movement, and that's it. All right, so we got ourselves add, and movement script is off, of course, and we are not set to an instance of an object. Camera is what? I need a main camera because I deleted the other camera. There we go. Enjoy. All right. He is turning. He is rotating with it, but the movement is not there. So why are you not moving, Chad? Guess we gotta look at the movement code. You have speed or something? Direction. Controller.move, move in normal direction. I don't see a movement speed. My move speed is like 10. And that's probably why. 0. Okay, don't hide it in the inspector. Let's see what's up with this here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 10. There we go, Chad. Looking good, looking good, looking great. Want you to move in the direction of the camera. Hard to really tell, but you are. Okay. You're inverted on the X. Makes sense. Great. So I forgot to do this. Let's invert that. And we are okay. We are back. There we go. Looking the right way. Down, up, down, up. All right, cool. We got our character controller. So now at this point, let's lock our cursor because I don't want that to come around. So let's just do cursor lock state equals lock cursor lock mode dot locked. Great. And I guess make it invisible. All right. All right. So, okay. Now we got this going here. All right, let's just add some animations. Yeah, let's go add some animations. So let's do animator, add. Let's do a idle, obviously first. So let's do idle, fight. We want loop time on. I want to make sure that there's an avatar we'll generate from this model. Obviously it's our first animation here, so let's do that. Or we could, what we could do is generate one from Addy Boy over here. Just use that the whole time. So this is our create from this one, humanoid. And yeah, fly. Great. Now we have our Chad here. This is the, I don't know what animation that would be called, but that's Chad. And he has our Chad avatar, exactly what we wanted. All right, so now we go here, add idle fight. We'll use the copy from other avatar. We'll say Chad avatar. Yes, we'll change to humanoid. We'll apply. Okay, what's the import message here? Hips not found. Okay, that's fine. So transform hierarchy does not run. Okay, so let's see where we go here. The hips. Go to your rig. Open. Nope. What do you have as hips, Chad? This is the problem with Mixamo. This is your hips. This is my hips. Let's configure our avatar here. Hips. I see hips. And on this animation, what is there? Mutant hips. Still hips, right? What's the issue? Is there an issue? 4 messages. Transform hierarchy. You know what? Create from this model. Yes. Oh, we got to configure. All right, none of it. Are you serious, Mixamo? You are nonsense. Go back. We'll copy from other avatar. I mean, the avatar is literally configured, right? Like, transform Mixamo rig hips. Do I have to call his thing frickin' Mixamo rig hips? Potentially. It is called that, just so you know. What do I just call it hips? Then what? You have an issue with that? I gotta change the prefab or whatever. Let me. You, I don't like you. I don't like you. Let's just call this hips. See what happens here. Go back to this one. I'm here. Transform Mixamo rig. See, these are both Mixamo things. If you've already created an avatar from another model rig, identify. You know what? We got it. Figure. We will now use all of this. Should say Mixamo rig hips, right? Like, they're going crazy with these naming things here. Left leg up. Left up leg. Okay, left leg. Got the foot. Got the toes. So this is the toes here. That's fine. All right, right up leg. Right leg. Got the right foot. We got the toes. Gotta use the same one. All right, arm. See, Mixamo, you're supposed to make it easy, and now you're making it very hard. The right upper arm, forearm, and our hand. Okay, we got the shoulders. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes here. Shoulder. Da-da. Da-da. And da-da. Alright, we got our spine. I think that's, they want spine too, pretty sure. And, oh, I guess spine 1. And then we got chest, spine 2. And upper chest. Let's see an upper chest. Okay, alright. And now a head. Of course you need a head. So where's your head? Head. We just need head. Head. Great. Left hand. Got it. We got the index fingers only on the right hand. Great. This is all for the mutant too, just so you know. All right, so let's see. That's fine. All right, let's see how this looks. Apply. Mixamo spine. Really? You are giving me these issues here? Figure. Upper chest. You need an upper chest. Say spine 1. And spine. There we go. Is that better? Missing Mixamo rig neck. Do you see a neck here? A neck? This is neck. Neck. Anything else? Anything else here, animator? Left eye. Do I see a left eye on this nonsense here? Let's just fill it all out. Okay, fine. Configure. Head, left eye. That's right eye. This is left eye. So let's go to head. Where's the head? I don't see a left eye or right eye here, just so you know. Yes, head top is that. Are you? You are freaking generic now. Great. We will go full generic. Who cares? All right. Copy from other avatar. We'll copy from this one. And actually, no, I don't want to make a humanoid. In fact, I want to make you, Chad. You will now be generic. That's the way it goes. You screw with me, you get turned into some basic B. All right. Animation. Title fight. Great from no, let's copy from Chad now. We're good. Copy Chad. All right. Now we have this. Let's see how it looks if we put Chad in there. Put Chad in there. No, nope. Okay. Open this up. There we go. Of course, it's not doing anything. Because of what? Oh, I hate you, Mixamo. I hate you. Because it needs to be humanoid rig. I mean, what are you doing? And if I put it on mutant, then what? Say we got an avatar here, mutant. Will this work for you? Do I download a separate animation? That does not make sense. Okay, we got our animation here. We want to put our this one on the mutant. Yeah, you look with mutant. You're gonna look like anything. There we go. That is looking great. So now, just because they name everything so crazy, you can't use the same one with all of it. So I'm just gonna have to go back and re-download them for Chad. I guess we can get the mutant looking okay. That is like the stupidest thing in the world. All right, making me mad one time. So mutant. Now you have this going on here. We have your animator. Let's create a controller. Guess we'll go here. Call this mutant. Pop you in there. We'll pop you in there. We'll make you a controller here. Not a big deal. Mutant controller or animator mutant. It's fine. All right, so now we go here, pop it on mutant. Got it. And we just want to put the fight idol on you, right? Now it's looping. I'm pretty sure we got that. Yeah, it's looping. So when we push play, should see you go into some crazy fighting pose. All right, looks good. You look very alive now compared to how you did before. That's good. All right. If only I could get Chad to look like this. All right, so let's go here. We want to. So what I want to do is maybe make a state machine that comes closer, attacks, blocks, defends, whatever. It's hit. So let's see. We want probably a blend tree. Well, I want to get Chad looking good. This is all monster now. I put Chad here and maybe make him use the monsters rig. Maybe that'll work. So let's say create from this model is a copy from the monster. Mutant. Okay, now animation. That's the T-pose. Now if I go here, we have Chad using that one. Zooming, Chad will look like the monster. No, he will not. They are two different. Got the mutant hips, the mutant mesh. One uses I name it the same thing. What's going on? I just opened something crazy. Come on, come on, come on. Stop it. Unity. Okay, something closed or opened, but I'm just gonna rename it. Mixamo is very, very particular about things having the same name sometimes, so maybe this will literally fix it. The left leg up, I'm just gonna say you are this now. And you are this. Just make a script to do this. I might do it if I ever added another character. That would be what I would do, is make a script to do this. All right, so let's open this up. It's actually getting pretty stupid here. Let's see if they all have the same amount. It looks like they do, right? All right, so what I'm going to do here. Is it the same for you here? Everything's the same. Left shoulder, left arm. Everything's the same. It looks the same. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little script here. We'll call this rename bones. Okay, we're going to take in, come on, take in our public game object, mutant, public game object, Chad. All right, and we will literally go to create a in-editor script. So with context menu, lets you click on it. We'll say rename bones. Call this public void rename, and so we will get. Come on, look how I want you to look. All right, so all we have to do is get this from hips down, right? All right, so everything is a child of hips. Yeah, so first we'll say Chad skeleton. What is this called? Var Chad skeleton is equal to a, let's see, game object dot find. We'll call it mutant hips. All right, that's it, right? It's very simple. And then this will also be a mutant skeleton equal to game object. So this is the parent, right? So this is the top. So now we gotta just go, okay, for each var child in Chad skeleton transform. Okay, so anything from hips, basically these three things. Right, so let's see, we got this, this, this. And we want to go through each one, right? We want to go to the base and rename it, right? Yeah, so for each child in Chad skeleton, we want to go trying to make sure. We might need a for loop to get it all good. For int I equals 0, I is less than Chad skeleton. Oh, we need to say Chad skeleton dot transform dot length child count. There we go. And we'll do I plus plus. So we'll say Chad skeleton dot, what is it? I dot transform dot get child I dot name, right? Dot game object, no, get child I dot name is equal to same thing but for mutant. See how this looks. Mutant skeleton. Sometimes you just gotta go wild with let's see how this looks first, and we'll go forward from there. We'll put this on Chad. We'll say our Chad is this guy. Oh, we want, what do we want? We want, yeah, that's fine. I think we're finding the game object, so it's okay. And then enemy, all right. And so now we will go rename bones, and let's see. Oh look, it renamed that, but it doesn't go deep in, right? So we want to go even deeper. So how do we iteratively go through this? We got this. We're going here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We want to find each, basically how deep it goes, right? So if Chad skeleton dot get child I dot child count is greater than 0, then we want to go even deeper in, right? So we want var next child, and we'll say is equal to this. Is greater than 0, then we want to get child, then we want to do a for loop through that, right? Is there a way to iteratively do this? You know, it's just taking too long. I'm just not even going to deal with this confusing for loops here. What we can do is just go even deeper in, right? So now that we got that done here, we'll just go through the hips. Say ba 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 boo, ba ba boo. It sucks that they're all like attached to each other. There is a way to do this. Start at the bottom and go up. Start at the bottom and go up. Right? Alright. We'll say our last child is equal to. So the deepest of this one is whatever, say Chad skeleton dot transform. Right, and now we're gonna change it so last child would be if last child dot child count while last child count is greater than 0. Last child is equal to last child dot get child index 0. Right, so it's gonna go deepest in the first row. Now last child is this, right? They have no children. We're at the bottom. So now we want to do for, make this into this. So then we'll say last child dot parent, last child dot name is equal to mutant skeleton I'm confusing myself so much. I'm trying to show off and it's not working. Let's just freaking go, you know, deep into this. That's fine. Might not even work is the problem. So I'm like taking way too long to do something that might not even work. I could just be doing this. I'm not a very good scripter here. Let's see. Right, whatever. Okay, come on. Let's see. And I realize that I can't override this. Of course. I have to go into chat and do this. Not even changing the real chat, right? What is it? Let's see. This is a real crap show. I haven't been live in so long. This is how I program. I go wild with it. Animator. I confuse myself. I move too fast. Use the mutant avatar. The animator mutant and see what it looks like here if I were to go. So he is deep into the ground. That is good. That is looking right. 100%. Is he doing something? Oh, look. He is actually doing something. So it is working here. All right, good. That's what I wanted. All right, perfect. Sometimes you get those little victories here. So let's just keep going with the naming here. We want this name here. We want this name here. We want this name here. What is left foot? This name here. We want this name here. Great. Right foot, right toe, base. Of course. Right toe, base. Okay, we got that. Right toe, end. Okay, now we got the spine 1. Spine 1. Spine 2. Spine 2. Left shoulder. Left shoulder. Left arm. Left arm. Left forearm. Oh, come on. Left forearm, left forearm. Left forearm, left forearm, left forearm, left forearm. Alright. Left forearm, left forearm. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Got our head. And our shoulders, knees, and toes. Okay, I do see an eye on this guy that I didn't see on the other one. Well, let's just ignore those. All right, deep in there. All right. Right arm, right forearm, right hand. All right. The mutant doesn't have as many fingers. Makes sense. All right. So right arm. We already named that? Nope. We need to go. That's done. Right shoulder. Mutant right shoulder. Mutant right shoulder. We'll say mutant right arm. Come on. Mutant right arm. Mutant right forearm. This is coding here for you. I could have probably written the script if I had thought about it for so long, but it was, if I'm just trying to make this fast, right, like this is definitely the way to go. And right hand index, we want the index here. And pinky, of course. Okay, and our thumb. Okay, so hopefully our friend looks normal now. Great. His arm is going wild, but did I not rename his left arm? No. Okay, well finally, we're almost there. Alright, so I thought he had no fingers on there. That was why. We got our left arm. Okay, let's say left arm. I hate how this has to be like named identical. Left hand. Alright. Say left hand. Let's see now how you're looking. Why are you not? Why is your arm out like that? Your left arm. Oh, left shoulder. Of course, you miss one, it screws it up. There we go. Never use Mixamo. Just make your own animations. That's what I'm going for here. I hate Mixamo, and every time this happens. Every time I use it, I blow it. Okay, there we go. Now we're looking. Now we're cooking with gas. So, easy way to get that freaking axe into his hand is to just put it into his darn hand. Of course, it won't want me to, so you gotta Control X and put there and paste as child. Okay, now you've got the battle axe in your hand. Let us start making some kind of fighting system. Okay, alright, good, okay. Got this going. His hand will not close, which is fine. Who cares? I really don't. And everything froze. Hopefully it didn't crash. No! No! Unity, you son of a freaking loser. You get, this is my experience with Unity. I'm moving to Unreal at this point. This is the 50th time this Unity has happened. It crashed. And of course, I'm not a saver, so I wish that Unity had like a restore last session, because obviously I'm not going to go through that again. What I'm going to do is just get the freaking download them from Mixamo. The right things here. Like it's so stupid that they don't have that I don't save. First of all, obviously it's Unity's fault. Secondly, it's so stupid that they don't have a restore feature. Just cache everything. Just cache it all the time, because I'm too stupid to save. Now I'm just gonna go download all these damn things with Chad. Not now. Not now. I'm mad. I am angry, furious. You want to see a guy rage? That's what we got here. We'll go to animations. Let's get Chad, because obviously Chad has a different skeleton than the freaking monster. Alright, we got Chad. Alright, good. Now all the animations are going to be for Chad. Sorry to say that Chad is not the same as a monster, and you know what? That's fine. So, we got some nonsense going on here. Alright. Animation, obviously. None of this is for Chad. This is all for the monster. Folder, monster. Just use the same skeleton. I don't care if the monster has less fingers. It does not make sense. Alright, so we got attack 1. Probably this one. Alright, whatever. I'm done with you. Done with you, Unity. Alright, FBX, Unity. Alright, good. Alright, download. Who cares? Alright. Come on. Attack 2. We just need another attack. So we'll say, Chad, attack 1, real Chad. Alright. We got, yeah, I don't know. What is this? We just take this. 47 animations. Yeah, you know what? It is time. It is time, because I'm done with this nonsense here. 47 animations sounds good to me. Can't deal with it. Did I say there was a bug in my coffee, right? Oh, fudge. Oh, this is classic. Who knows? Of course. Oh, I got some napkins here. Spilling coffee. Always good here. We got our Pro Axe pack. Save that where Chad is here. We'll go into our Chad file. My Chad file here. folder Chad. Pop this in there. Okay, come on, Chad. You're getting your animations back. You're getting moving. All right, come on. Look how big this is. All right, already downloaded. All right, so let's open this up. Now this is what I'm talking about here. Just get all of these into a nice folder here. On where did it go? Did I close it? Oh, come on. All right. There. Control A. Drag. And there we go. All right, we got them all. All right, cool. So now we can pick between them. So let's see. We got Chad, standing attack, melee, backhand. All right. Now you know what I'm gonna do. Woo! These are all the mutant animations, so they're all misnamed. Fine. Mutant is now Chad attack 1, Chad attack 2, and now Chad will have 100 animations. Chad will have all of these. I don't care. Delete that. We already have it all. And I will put this all into Chad's file here. So now, if I were to say copy from this avatar, copy from another avatar, and make a Chad avatar again. Let's say Chad has an avatar. Revert. You will have, I think, humanoid. Honestly, it doesn't make sense not to have a humanoid avatar, but there's a possibility that it's just gonna break. Okay, there we go. All right, animation Chad. Say copy from other avatar. We'll pop Chad in there. Yes. No issues, right? No issues. Okay, good. Now, if I were to put Chad in here. Already put him in here, and you know what, it's looking great. So, and he's transparent like a ghost, which is fine. Okay, so now the fast way to do this would just be to copy from other avatar, copy from Chad. Now they're all Chad. Now we can easily test them out. Holy moly, do I wish I did this sooner. But you know, sometimes it just happens to be trash. Wow, I can't see any of your chats. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong place, and the chats were like all going crazy, but yeah, so sorry, I didn't even look at the chats like this, my bad. But thank you guys for chatting. I will try not to miss them next time. See, like where I go here, it doesn't show chat, live chat. Oh. All right. We're back. Sorry. All right, my bad. I didn't see that I didn't have live chat selected, which makes sense. All right, so let's go with didn't do any prefabs or anything. All right, you are an idiot. Big game object. Of course, it's empty plane. Plane. Okay, we're back. There we go. Chad. Back to Chad here. Okay, back to where's the mutant? There's the mutant. Tiny. Huge. Great. Now, mutant needs animator controller. Perfect. Chad needs animator controller. So let's go. Great. Create. Oh, and my frickin' Chad. Alright, go. Save. New scene. Don't delete again. So mad. Alright. Chad, there. Alright, cool. Now, textures for Chad. Go in here. Cool. Alright. Alright, so back to where we were. We have movement potential, but we don't have the script. Alright, so let's go here. Chad mesh. Chad mesh. Alright, cool. Alright, baba booey. Alright. Make an animator controller for you. Chad, animator, Chad. Alright, there we go. Pop it on there. Cool. Bang, bang, boom. Straight to the moon. Always have issues with Unity. Alright, baba boo, okay. Just want to make a simple mechanic and it just turns into dust, turns into garbage. Alright, so we want animations, we want Chad, we want standing idle. That's what we want. We want to see how it looks. So let's see. Of course, we can't see it like this. Okay, we need to loop it. Looks good. We need to loop it, obviously. So that's fine. So let's go here. This is what we're going to use. So we'll make another folder in here. We'll say using animations, just to make it a little bit simpler here. Our standing idle, we're using this. We're going to go here. We're going to loop it. Good. So now Chad will be moving. Call this Chad standing idle axe, whatever. All right, save that. Great, looking good already, Chad. Looking good, Chad, already. All right, back to this here. Okay, we got this. Now we want other animations, but let's get this going first. Let's put our script on Chad to make him move again. Player movement. Okay, 10 move speed, everything's good. Doesn't really need gravity, but it's okay, whatever. And let's see. Chad, move. Okay, you're moving, you're looking good, you're moving, you're running around. Great. So if I open this game window, put it here, and yes. Okay, good. All right. Yes, because he's moving with relative to the camera, which is good. We'll get the camera going here. Cinema machine, free look camera. All right, look at Chad. Look at our friend Chad here. Follow. Up. Chad. And Chad. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to look at Chad here. So we'll go here, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now we're looking at Chad in the back. Say 0, 0, 0. And Cinema Machine needs to relearn where Chad is really going to be here. So we'll say Chad up. Chad up. All right. Now get behind him. So let's see. We'll say this one goes here, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. All right. Now let's offset it by like 3, -3. No, of course not. Bring it back. This is the angle I want of Chad when I get my Cinema Machine camera. So maybe that will help. Chad. There we go. Now that is looking better. All right, cool. So let us go invert the controls. Okay, and make it wider, higher, wider, and up. Great. Little offset. Cool. Now we'll go to this. We'll say 1. We'll get it higher, wider, and probably up. Little offset. Great. Now 0. Of course, I'm going to be a master of Cinema Machine by the end of this. All right. Higher, wider, and definitely up. A little bit offset. So as you can tell, we have this. We don't want to go too deep, too low. We will see how this works. Hopefully it works. Otherwise, I'm going to be extremely angry. Looks like it's working. We're not going the direction of the camera. Are we? We're not moving at all, huh? You don't want to move at all, Chad? Oh, good. No character controller. That's exactly why. Cool. So now we're back to the easy part here, fixing little things. I think I had you at 4. I had you at 1. I had you at 1, 2. I had you at 0.2, 0.25. Good enough for me. We are almost to the combat part. All right. After all this nonsense. All right. Sometimes you just got to get your systems to work. All right. Looks good. Looks like Chad is doing what we want. We will go, and now, really simple. We got the movement. I guess, you know what? I'm gonna start with attacking or something. So when we go for attacking, we want to get the spine. We want to basically create an attacking system where, like, if he hits, spawns or turns on like a hit point on the axe or wherever he's hitting with. First we check if there's an axe, and then we will, go deeper in. So let's see. All right, so he's going to be holding the axe with his right hand because that's what most people do. I don't see any point. I think the animations, I bet, are all right-handed. I could be wrong, but we'll just start there. So assets, we got the axe. We'll say axe goes into there. Okay, of course you can't unpack it. So what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll go here, unpack. Now we will save Chad as a prefab because I don't want this to happen again. Chad is a prefab. Prefabs. Prefabs. All right, Chad. There we go. Chad is a prefab now. Perfect. Don't have to deal with it. We will get that axe and put it in the hand of Chad. There we go. All right. Axe 0, 0, 0, and 0, 0, 0. And we will rotate it and place it as needed. It will look like this. His hands look like that. Oh, I'm rotating his whole hand. We'll rotate it like this. His hand is all screwed up. There we go. How is his hand supposed to look? Is that how it's supposed to look? There's no way. There we go. I moved it. All right. There's this. Rotate this. Bring it down. Put it in there. Make it look like he's gonna cut someone up. Great. All right, cool. We got our axe. We'll save Chad as a prefab here with all these great changes. And okay, so now if I push play, animation should look like he's holding an axe, right? Well, I guess we got to fix that. So that's fine. Position it a little bit better. All right, so always good to position the axe in a better spot. Let's do local coordinates, obviously. Come on, X. You're moving too much. There we go. All right, and obviously we want to go in there, rotate it a little bit from the center. Okay. Pause this, and then drag it to the right spot. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Just gotta slowly pinpoint my way into there. Maybe like rotate it a little more. Looks like an axe. And maybe he's holding it too low, something like that. All right, looks good, Chad. Let's put the axe blade and handle on there. There we go. Now we're looking good. Now we're looking good here. I didn't want the light; it's too much. All right, so he's got his axe. Cool. So we have our idol. We have our axe. I guess the first thing would be to implement an attack. So what we can do is we can go here, and obviously I want to rename this to like idle axe. I'll call this axe idle or something. All right, and we want a animation for our attack, right? So in this way, what we can do is we want like a combo of attacks. I think let's start with just one attack and we'll work on it. So I'm going to create a new state. We'll say, could do a substate machine. We'll say like attack, attack, and we'll put one of Chad's attack animations there. So let's see what they look like. That's not, oh, that's idle looking. Okay. See, does he not have any attacks? There we go, standing melee 360. Okay, but I don't want that. Attack backhand, attack horizontal. That's a little bit heavy. I want something quick. Backhand. Whoa. Attack kick. Okay, that's a kick. And attack. Combo attack. Okay, so we'll take the second half of this. If I can here. Starting from here, take the first half. Whoa. And if I were to blend it, will it look good? That's the question. Say whatever from here, we'll apply that. Go here, and we'll say attack. Okay. And so what I want to see is if I blend it, will it look good? So we go here, make transition, state, so we'll just say state attack. We might have different ones. I'm just gonna check. Right, and we want it to go back. So we'll say make transition here. I'm gonna check. I guess make transition there, state, attack, axe idle. I want to make sure that it looks okay. It like rotates 90 degrees. Do you see that? Why is that? So what I have to do is probably bake in the rotation. Not a big deal. All right, so we'll go back to what was it? It was one of these. This one. Take in rotation here. And does that fix it? Yes. So there we go. We have an axe attack. Cool. All right. So that's one quick attack. That's fine. So that's all we need for now. Okay. So baba baba booey. I'm about to take a quick break and come back, but let's just get this going here. So boom boom. I'm going to go into axe idle to attack. Right. Back out from here. We just delete that. Oh, we need that. The other one. Made our transition. Delete this one. Delete this. We'll go here. We'll go make transition. All right. No. I guess we'll make like a animator script or something. Animate character. Sure. All right. Let's pop that on Chad. We are bad memories here. Rename Bones. Hey guys. How's it going, Marcus? Sorry, I'm not looking too much at chat. Live chat. All messages are visible. All right, there we go. All right. So we got okay. Go and create the script. I'm about to take a break. You guys want to leave and come back, or leave and not come back? You know, however you want. I put it on the wrong one. It's okay. Delete that. Put it on Chad. Animate character. All right. Basically, all we want to do is have all the animations come from here. So the animator is on the other one. So we'll say private animator anim, and then start anim equals get component and children animator. Good. Okay, so animator, everything's good. And now we will do update if input get mouse button down. This is just simple stuff here. 0. Then for now we'll just do anim.setBool attack true, or even that trigger. Probably. We'll just say attack. Right, and so now at this point, if I were to do this and set it all up, so let's say from here, go here, we do trigger. Parameter does not exist because I didn't create any parameters yet, so let's delete one. Parameter, we'll say trigger, attack, okay. Now, go here, attack, cool. And we don't want exit time, we want to instantly go to attack, we want a little transition. So that should be good, boom, okay. And then here in attack, we will go what? No, it doesn't. Okay, so now to go back, we want the exit time, no parameter, just have it finish the attack, right? So let's see how that goes. Let's, I guess, look at that error. If I clear it, is it gone? No. Okay, so there's this, rename bones. Okay, whatever, just delete that. Okay, how do you like that? Good, okay, all right. So if I start the game and get out of this, and obviously his thing didn't save, we're attacking, boom. Good enough. So we got our attack. Probably gonna need more attacks. And yeah, we will continue this. All the technical difficulties were just too much for me here. Battle axe, I want to apply the textures here, so let's go back and apply that, and I will be right back. I will be right back. So I will be back, and I guess in the meantime I will play you guys some YouTube. I don't know. Trying to make it good for you here. Let's see. Which account here? We'll go to add account. A one, and we'll go here and we'll say, you guys want to watch some chess? I'll say, I guess I'll make a new one here. Say, screen caption a webcam and add text. Be right back. Okay, we'll say, I will be right back. Okay, very simple. All right, so we'll go here. Maybe make it black or something. Black font is fine. Maybe make like an image. Okay. Image file. I don't know. I just want something color. Color here. Add color source. Okay. Sure. Make it tiny. Right here. Sorry, I'm doing all this now, but I think it will be better this way. So you know that I will be right back. Okay. And now you guys can enjoy some YouTube while I'm gone here.
And welcome back. Hello everyone,
Watch it
and
one
welcome
time speed.
back
All
to
right,
the last
I'll be right
game
back.
we'll be showing from the Gold Money Asian Rapid Knockout. It's the clash for third place, and it's Magnus Carlsen versus Ding Liren.
Yes.
Now this is
Okay.
the Blitz section, and in the Rapid section, since Magnus won the first match, Ding needed to bounce back to force tiebreaks. And did he win or what? He won 3 games against Magnus in a row, so he completely crushed him in the Rapid section. Which is, well, just incredible. But I guess Magnus maybe adopted a little bit of a different tactic. He only needed a draw, and then it backfired, and Ding was able to win 3 games in a row. So he was able to force tiebreaks, and now we are in the Blitz section. 2 games of Blitz will be played, and then if that also is a tie, then we go into Armageddon. So this is the first game of the Blitz. Magnus has the white pieces. Now let's see if Ding can make it 4 in a row. So without further ado, let's check it out. It's quite the game. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Magnus opens with e4. We have e5 by Ding, knight f3, knight to c6, and now bishop to b5. Going for the Rui Lopez. We have a6 by Ding, Morphy's defense, bishop to a4, and now knight to f6. So this will be very standard opening. We have castles, bishop to e7, and d3 now. Going for the Martinez variation, we have b5 now, chasing away this light square bishop, bishop to b3, and the d6. We have c3 and castle, so very standard Rui Lopez moves. And now, as usual, when black advances these pawns on the queen side like this, you want to undermine them by pushing a4. This is what Magnus does. He plays a4. Bishop to d7, Ding just continues development, and the bishop back to c2 now. You need additional support for the e4 pawn, and then sometimes in the future you're going to play d4 to grab more space in the center. We have rook to e8, and now rook to e1. H6 by Ding, now knight to b2. Knight b to d2 now, with ideas of shifting knight over to f1, maybe to e3, maybe to g3, depending on what black plays. We have bishop to f8, now the rook is nicely placed on the e file, and h3. We have rook to b8 by Ding, and now there are some games that reach this exact same position, like the game Yakovenko versus Tomaszewski, where knight to b3 was played. That game ended in a draw, and also there is Grandelius versus Wojtaszek that also ended in a draw, where a captures on b5 was played. But here, in this game, Magnus decided, after watching most of my videos, that most of the games that he loses are due to the fact that he never got to play b4. So here, Magnus says, all right, let's not make the same mistake again. I'm going to play b4 now. So it is only now, as of move 14, that we have a completely new game. So let's see how Ding deals with this b4 idea. He just continues with knight to e7. He wants to shift this knight over to g6 and then gain some control over the f4 square, because this knight is coming to h5, and then both of the knights will be nicely controlling the f4 square. So a captures on b5 by Magnus, a captures, and now d4. As you now have sufficient support here on the e4 pawn, you can grab more space in the center. Ding continues with knight to g6, and now knight to b3. We have rook to a8. Ding says, all right, you have a nice rook on the open a file. I'm going to do the same. So rook to a8, and now bishop to d2. So if Ding captures here, Magnus can just recapture with the queen. And here Ding does capture with rook captures on a1, which is usually there's a saying in chess that you shouldn't capture if it doesn't bring you something. Just capturing for the sake of captures isn't really the way to go. But here it's very hard for Ding to improve his position in any way. The position is very solid for both black and white, but it's very hard for black to find the move. Just give you an example. For example, if you go knight to f4, which makes sense because you kind of know that white will not give up his bishop pair just to double up your f pawn. But here it kind of wins by force, because after you trade the rooks, the queen leaves the defense of the bishop here, and now this is a free pawn. That's the problem, because now if d captures on e5, now you eliminate the knight, and after pawn captures, you play e5 and you dislodge this knight, which is now the only defender of this bishop, and it's just a winning position for white. So here, for the lack of a better move, Ding decides to trade here. We have rook captures on a1, queen captures on a1, and now queen to c8. Ding already has two knights here on the king side. He might be interested in some bishop captures on h3 action, just giving up the bishop for these two pawns. So here, king to h2, Magnus doesn't allow this. He adds additional support to the h3 pawn, and now knight to h5. As planned, one of the knights can now come to f4. You can strike in the center with f5 if you want, so black has a lot to play for. We have bishop to d3 now, with ideas of, well, just challenging this pawn. We might also bring a queen into the game to help out with this, and now knight h to f4. So as planned, this knight is now a monster here. But now bishop to f1, and this is very important. The bishop came to d3 not only to attack this pawn, but also to be shifted to f1 to help out with the defense of the king side. But from here you are still attacking this, so it might be useful later on. This bishop could be a most valuable piece later in the game. So here we have c6, just keeping that pawn nicely defended, and now Magnus captures on e5. So d captures on e5, d captures, and now bishop to e3. Again, he didn't capture just for the sake of captures. He wanted to free the d4 square for the bishop. So now the bishop also gains control of the c5 square. So bishop to e6 now, challenging the knight and basically inviting the knight to c5. So knight to c5, and here Ding captures, probably thinking that Magnus will capture with the bishop. And I mean, who wouldn't? Wouldn't we all just capture back with the bishop? But no, Magnus captures with the b pawn, and it's a very interesting decision. It really breaks the harmony of white's pawns, and it kind of makes the game more interesting. But I think what it actually does is this rook wants to come to d6 at some point, and while you could do this with the bishop being on c5, now that the pawn is here, you can bring the rook to d6, and you don't have to keep your bishop on c5. The bishop can be used elsewhere. So maybe this is what Magnus was going for. And later on, you can always undermine black with a move like c4. So here we have f6, not going for the immediate f5. This could be a bit too dangerous. So just f6, adding another defender to the e5 pawn, and now rook to d1. Continuing with the plan of bringing the rook to d6. So king to h7. And now rook to d6. We have f5 now by Ding, saying, okay, what is the rook really doing here? But now comes bishop captures on f4 by Magnus. E captures on f4, and now knight to d4. Putting a lot of pressure on black's position. Also now there's a double attack here on the c6 pawn. So knight to e5, defending the c6 pawn. And now what do? Well, there's a double attack here on the f5 pawn. So let's bring more pressure. Queen to b1. And this is a really strong move. Now you are just threatening f captures on e captures on f5, and if you capture here, then the problem is just queen captures, you lose a knight. And if you move the knight, for example, to g6, then you lose the bishop, because then the knight, the rook, and the queen attack this bishop here. So after this queen to b1, Ding forced to play g6 to add more protection here. But now Magnus just goes queen to c1. He shifts the attention over to the f4 pawn. And this is a blitz game, so players don't have all the time in the world to calculate, but I will just show a super fun line that starts with bishop to d3. We just add more pressure to this pawn here, and now black will have to capture something to alleviate some of the pressure. So let's say knight captures on d3, queen captures, and now again You have to play something. Now this pawn is still hanging, so bishop to d7, but now we play knight to f3, again with a double attack on the bishop. We can defend the bishop, but now knight to e5, add more pressure to the bishop. So what can you play here? Well, you could play f captures on e4, challenge white's queen a little bit, but now queen to d4. Now the knight is defended, and there's still a triple attack on the bishop, so it's just hopeless for black. You could try bishop to e8, but now knight to g4. And this is just bad. The knight can now come to f6, and we could see something like queen to f5, but now rook to d8. Now the bishop can never move because you're getting checkmated. And now also you're just threatening knight to f6 check to pick up the bishop here, because there will be a double attack on the bishop. But not only this, after knight to f6 check, the king will be forced on this diagonal, and that's just terrible, as the queen occupies this diagonal. So we would see something like rook to e6, defending this twice, but we don't care. We just move the rook from the defense of the f6 pawn, rook captures knight f6 check, and now the king is forced to the dark square. To the dark squares, and that's the queen's territory. So king here, knight captures with a double check, and that's it. Black resigns. King f8, knight goes here, and you're up a piece, completely winning. So it's a fun line, but like I said, it's a blitz game, but I wanted to show you that it was in the position. So here, queen to c1, which is also very strong, attacking this pawn. And now Ding says, all right, now we're going to go back, bishop to d7. Now this pawn is defended, and now the knight can move. But now we have e captures on f5, and now g5. This is Ding's idea. He gave up a pawn to kind of try and keep things solid, but now queen to c2. Putting the queen on this long diagonal. Ding says, all right, for the moment, this is not a problem. I'm just going to play rook to g8. Maybe I can still do some damage here. But Magnus says, nope, queen to e4. He attacks the knight here on e5, queen to e8, defending the knight, and now knight to e6, cutting off the queen's defense of the knight on e5. So what do you play here? Ding has to play something. He played knight to f7. He moved the knight, but now it's actually a forced mate in 9 for white, which I'm sure you guys are going to find, because only the first two moves are really important. After that, it's all, just black trying to survive by giving up as much material as possible. So feel free to pause the video here and try to find the quickest way to victory for Magnus while I give you a couple of seconds. So for those of you who were able to do it, congratulations on spotting it, and well, what a move it is. And for those of you who just want to enjoy the show, it's f6 with check. So the king is now in check, and there's not all that much you can do here, because if you block with the rook, then you get just the very impressive rook captures on d7. It's a cheap trick, but it gets the job done. If queen captures, knight to f8 check just wins the queen, and you will you're getting checkmated very soon. So after f6 check, Ding moved the king back to h8, but now comes the move you had to see. Our good friend, the light square bishop, says again, hello everyone, plays bishop to d3, and that's it. It was in this position that Ding Liren resigned the game, as there is nothing more to be done here. The queen to h7 checkmate is unstoppable, and there's no way you can prevent this. And why I said it's a forced mate in 9, because now some of you will say, yes, but you can give up the rook and then defend with queen to g8. Well, yes, that's why it's a forced mate in 9 and not a forced mate in 3. But it's pointless to play this. Queen can block. We're going to capture here and then capture the bishop. It's just unplayable. It's a very, very sad position for black. But yeah, Ding of course not interested in continuing this. After bishop to d3, he resigned the game, and the Magnus now, after losing the first 3 rapid games and the rapid match, now leads by winning the first of the blitz games. And in the second game of the blitz section, the game ended in a draw, which means that Magnus is the winner, and he clinches 3rd place of this gold money Asian rapid. So it's Levon first,
I'm back.
Temiev
So,
second, and Magnus
I'm back. 3 people watching.
place.
Okay. All right,
So,
that's fine.
really awesome
So
stuff.
now on to this point where we made the attack. So now we need to make an empty on here. We'll call this attack point. We'll add like a little collider here.
I don't know what to call it, sort of a chess symphony. So really, an
And
outstanding game. If you haven't
in order
seen
to
it,
get
do
collisions
check
to
it out.
work,
It
we need a
will be
rigid body on one of them.
videos that
We'll
will
put a rigid
appear
body on
here
this.
at any moment.
Fine.
But yeah. I mean,
say
just
like
very impressive stuff. So, like I
this.
said, this is the last game we'll be showing from the Gold Money Asian Rapid. Hope you guys enjoyed this short
The
coverage.
rigid
And
body,
now we're gonna check out some other things that are
kinematic,
happening in the
gravity.
chessboard, and also what you all have been waiting
Basically,
for.
what we want
continuing
is,
the Morphe saga,
if
as
you
we
look,
don't have a lot to go on there, but you know,
we'll do
it's
like
time to
that,
conclude
and
things.
as soon as that
So
hits our
that's the
person,
game.
it'll
Hope you
do
guys
some
enjoyed
damage.
it. I would like to
So
thank
easy
Wolfgang
enough.
Schmidt, Simon
We'll just
Cervilla,
turn this
Ruben
off for
Barkley,
now.
Mark
Basically,
Rappert,
in the
Paul, and
script, when
Miles
we do the
Murphy for
attack, so
contributions
let's
to my
say
channel. Thank you a lot. I really
animate
appreciate
character,
it.
we're gonna
As
do
usual,
this.
you can check two of my
We could
previous
even,
videos here.
if we
Thank
wanted
you
to,
for
go to the
watching, and I
animation.
will see you soon. Continuing the coverage of the Morphe saga, checking out new
Okay,
models,
and idle
suggestions,
axe,
and
we gotta,
whatever else happens,
of course, we
in
gotta
the
duplicate
chessboard.
it.
Thank you
That's
all. I
fine.
will see you soon. And
We'll go here,
next,
we'll
let's
go
start the video.
Which one are we doing? This one? Okay, so duplicate the animation.
Really devastating.
Call this
Oh gosh.
Chad attack 1. We can use animation, what is it called?
After King H2,
Animation events or whatever.
Don't forget that
Do,
G takes H4, suddenly
you know, at a certain point of the attack, I guess we gotta go here
Right, you just cover your face
and put it in him.
Can't look at this. Okay,
Replace this attack with this,
knight h3 and queen e5.
and now go here, animation,
Because you can't take immediately.
add attack
you're on
1,
the knight.
and at this point
There's
here,
also
we probably want to
trying to
turn
get to
on
that
the
knight e2
attack.
work,
So
but
here, turn on
looks like white's position's
our
on the
collider
cusp of
here, so
falling
we'll do
apart.
that, an animation
Sometimes
event
thinking
here,
very simple is
and
good.
then there. We will
Practice
turn it
at
off.
190, I'm going to be g6 here.
Simple.
Mm-hmm.
So,
After h6,
don't have a function
knight takes
selected,
h6,
so what we
white
want to
is
do
getting
is go
h5,
to
knight
our,
c4.
create like another script here. So we'll say,
Like, I'm not having it. Bishop d7.
script has to be on the one with the
Wait a minute.
animator. So what we could do is go here,
Is this
copy the component,
sack?
put it on here.
Knight
Paste.
h6?
Instead of in children, we'll just do get
Oh, wait,
component.
my strings.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you
And
meant queen takes,
blah, blah,
I thought you
blah.
meant queen takes H6. Like, yeah,
Have
I
our
did,
chat
I did.
attack
I did, but
on
I'm
here.
trying to get
Good.
something
Now it's
set
all on the right guy.
I thought there was
We're good to
another
go.
set.
So
right.
we're going to create a script here. We'll call this.
What?
Where is
What's
it?
the move? Maybe
Call this.
first?
Well, G,
No, I don't
G6.
know.
We'll call this combat.
Throw in, like, it's just in every line there.
In fact, a lot of times I like to create actually another script
Yeah,
here
so-
that doesn't have to do with combat. We'll just call it animation events.
For the team here, but
We'll pop it on him.
H6, rook,
Oh.
C to F1 was the.
I don't know where I put that.
Wow.
With then your.
I don't think I put it anywhere.
Okay.
It's good.
People might be
Alright, so
laughing,
animation
but that's
events.
the right idea, and then we can see how
Override. Alright, so now we'll go here. We'll go.
Right, which ended up in both his gambit.
Sometimes you can use a bool with animation events, sometimes you can't. I'm gonna try it here first. Toggle, what's it called? Attack point.
I agree, but let's
Say,
that White had played G6 and then played Rook E1.
We want the attack point.
Stronger. Like, I think not having G6 already in the position.
What's the best way to do this?
I agree.
I guess we could do this here.
Now
So
there's
we'll
still
say
some residual chance.
public game object attack point. Right, and we want
But
bool
Black could nip that in the bud
value
by taking on F5, I guess.
attack point dot set active
Feeling a little bit
value.
uneasy, but
Yeah, but
Should
just take it as
work
pushing
hopefully,
game on.
as long as the
exactly. You just like put your queen on
it lets me
D8,
do
rook
it.
on
We'll
A8,
see.
close
Sometimes
your
it
eyes
doesn't.
and play A.
Go here,
Right,
function,
exactly.
tech movement.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's not letting me put a bool.
Wait a minute, that might
Oh,
have been
no, that's
tasty.
tech movement. We want, I guess we gotta do no
Uh-oh,
parameters.
might split a queen.
Say enable attack point and disable attack point. I don't like to do this, but it is what it is. True.
Better, queen F5, queen
Then
F6.
obviously the same.
Oh my god, queen F6.
I'll just
Works
disable
bad as well.
attack point
Oh my God,
and
he's
false.
winning now.
Okay,
There's
Yeah,
no
easy
chance.
enough.
Look at White's king.
Not a single check.
enable attack point.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I don't see it.
Go back to
I don't see
chat
it.
here. Go back
Okay, queen
to
F7 is force
add
mate.
attack.
Yep.
Boom, enable attack
And
point.
that is,
and
that's the
disable attack
turnaround
point. So
we've ever
as
seen
I
where
guess
you
we
look
can
at the
look
reactions
here
from
and
players.
see what
That's a
happens
sigh of
here.
relief
So if we
from-
push play,
That is-
he knew he had
We
chances,
push-
but that is big.
oh no, we just push
I
preview.
just wanted to also show, in addition to
We go Chad,
Rook H7, Queen F6,
Add attack,
of course, the utilitarian
preview.
option, there's Rook G8 check, which is kind
Gotta
of
look
a
at
nice
the
mix.
attack point
Rook
here.
G8, Queen F7, if Rook
Not
takes
turning it
G8,
on. Oh, because we
you
didn't
go Queen F6,
fill it in.
Queen F8,
There we go.
Queen takes H6.
Now push play.
Of course, Rook G8 would be the prescription
Oh,
there to
attack.
make your opponent feel even worse about the loss.
Of course, you have to rub it in.
Well,
before having
when
to
we
do it.
go
So I
in the
guess
start
here-
in the game here, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, Farhan should have
So.
taken care of business here rather than going Queen G3. Of course, it's easy to say. Queen G3 looks
Okay,
winning.
so he's no longer playing the animation because why?
Unbelievable.
Add avatar animator
presence of
Chad.
mind by Prague to
Let's get rid of
squeeze
fire
every
motion.
last chance out of that out of that position.
Yeah, he knew that, and you pointed it out.
Animate
Pawn on
character.
G6, doesn't matter how
Doing
many
that.
pawns you're
Send the
down.
trigger. Our
Good
avatar
Canadian
should be
players
this
don't
boy
have
here.
queensides anyway, so he probably didn't
Rid
even
of
notice
this.
there was an A pawn being
Move.
pushed over there.
He's getting
But
confused.
yeah, always a chance with
There we
pawn on
go.
G6 with checkmate.
As you can see, our attack point is turning on. Just long enough to
Yeah,
attack.
It's so funny when you play the king
That's what we want.
Black. I've had so many
And we want to make
experiences
sure it's a
where,
trigger too, not a
of
collider. So
course,
let's see.
inevitably you start sacking
It's a
every
trigger.
piece on the
All right,
queen side,
so
and every time your opponent takes a
easy
piece,
enough.
and,
And we have our attack point, and
taking a pawn. Oh, he's taking a
we
bishop.
could
taking a knight.
get our
There's
enemy
still
over
pieces
here.
on the king side.
Take an enemy
You know, the
thing here. Enemy
queen's flying, even though you basically
and
don't have
mutant.
an enemy,
All right,
you don't
he's
have a
there.
body,
All right.
Exactly.
It's like the
So
best
we're gonna
card.
put a
All it
collider on him.
is nothing.
Capsule collider,
Just
I guess.
on fire from the
Put
trunk, but
Right.
it takes time.
put
for
him
the
at
whole
0,
thing
0, 0.
Exactly.
Good.
You
Now he's
only get
there.
one piece at a time.
Got his capsule collider. We'll put him at the same level as Chad. Maybe turn him around
is a,
close enough to get attacked.
certainly will look.
And we'll start working on the attack. So
a lot of the people watching.
we want our capsule collider. We want it to look like it's good. So let's get the height up. Let's get this up. Looks good. Looks okay.
You know,
Maybe make it a little wider.
type of systems with
Full
each
size of the
A6,
body. And if I were to attack now, let's see how it looks. Yes, so it should collide with him. And so now at this point we will make like a combat script. All right. And I guess in combat, what will we want? Well, let's do a health script here. Oh,
Very true. I think that's a good description.
health script.
Black often follows
This
with
health.
A5 and,
Pop
you
this
wanna
on
be careful about
our
creating a hook
bad boy right here.
that may facilitate
And
the
what it will
attack by
do,
black.
we're going to put some on Chad too, of course.
B6, bishop
What it
B7,
will do
bishop
is we'll do
completing the
a
development.
public int,
Or bishop B7.
whatever. It doesn't have to be public, but say health. We'll say public void take damage. Okay, and we'll input the damage.
C1 by white is usually what you
Oh,
rush.
there we go. All right, boom. All right, so if health greater than 0, health minus equals damage,
Yeah. Braga's
and
the bishop entirely.
we'll just say health minus equals damage. If health is greater less than or equal to 0
There's no doubt that white's
at the end of this, then we'll just die, right? So we'll do die. Make a script called die. We'll do private void die. And for now, we'll just do destroy game object. Okay, his health will be maybe 100. And okay, so now we have that. So our animation events, animate character. So now we can do. Instead of this, we'll do public void attack. Say this here, right? And then in our combat script here, we'll do that other part. So do this
No, white's better, but
here.
Prague now has to decide
Then we'll say
how is he going to
attack,
handle the defensive effort. Is he
right?
gonna play D6, bishop
An attack
D7,
will
head
call.
down style? Is he going to strive for the immediate maybe breakthrough in the center with rook D8 and D5? Is he going to play?
We'll call.
here?
We want
You gotta
obviously
choose
the kind of
the
the
approach.
weapon we have, right?
Maybe
So we
D6
have.
maybe to prevent
We want to basically play the attack animation if our collider hits the enemy, if our attack point hits the enemy, deal damage, right? That's simple. So we go attack, boom, and our collider hits the enemy.
Now he could
So we
follow
want
B6, but
to get
you gotta be very
who
careful about
that
this
is,
knight D5 idea.
and so to do that
Incredibly
we will
nasty
have
if
to
the CD position
do
collapses.
a
He has
attack
gone
point
D5
script.
though. Very bold. But I guess he just figures that this is going to be his
We'll
best chance
do
to liberate his position. And usually the response here is
attack point. And you know this is messy code, but it is what it is. Okay, because this one has the collider on it. We'll say
definitely he's got some potential here.
on trigger enter.
A great reaction.
Say if
this needs attention because there's no way white can let
if
DC,
other
E
dot
in here.
get component
Take this
health.
at least once, if not twice.
So if it hits something with health,
Take it twice because
then we want to give pass that to our
That's
boy
also
over
not a
here.
problem.
Well,
Black can drop the knight back to E7.
really, we just need this animation playing, right?
Seems significant,
And then
but it
this
is
will
taking out
decide
the
whether
source
to deal
problem.
damage. So we'll
So
say,
in the event of a symmetrical position,
da, 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 da,
basically
da,
pay the
da,
price
da,
for that.
we'll
Okay, so
say
takes E5 and knight E4 by Frog. He's gone for
other,
a conventional response,
get component health,
probably followed
call
up by
this
the other.
enemy,
Ooh. Oh, that's a nice move.
equal to this. If
Now there's
enemy,
no queen E3, I guess.
Yep.
then enemy dot
Intelligent decision.
take damage,
Five?
and we'll put in our
That
damage,
was very risky.
which will be
Knight E5 probably too much.
public void, or public int damage, whatever, equal to 20. Okay.
Okay.
So
Hasn't been played. It looks
this is
like
saying
it's
as soon as
too
it
much,
collides
but
with the enemy
the
who has
longer I
health,
look at it,
it
the
will
more it looks
deal
like
some
it's
damage to him.
That's
Here we will do
my
attack. So I
first
guess
instinct
really
would not be to play knight d5.
all we're doing here is what we
I
were doing
agree, and
here.
instead Farham
Maybe we could just
aiming
keep, or
directly for this pawn and
just keep that
if you
there if we
can't
wanted
drop
to.
back to G6, then the F pawn I really
But
like the way Parham is handling this.
you
While
know,
knight takes
I like to
F5,
separate things out, so why not? We'll just do public,
Yep.
looks like Prague might be
animate
losing
character,
control. I don't think that's also
animate,
in the sense that
put in
White could
start,
play rook into D1. If Black goes queen G6, rook A D1,
animate is equal to
and then knight
get
D5
component,
after that.
animate character,
Exactly.
good,
And he's going, I know, I'll call it greedy.
and we'll just do animate dot attack. Alright,
Rook d1, hitting the knight.
cool. Alright,
Where does this
so
knight
really
go?
we're going to do
Yep.
a bunch of
Go back
stuff
to
here.
C6, back to
So let's
E6,
see,
but
we can look at our
looks like
enemy and see if he
follow-up
takes
is gonna
damage,
be
and if not, we'll see what's wrong.
E5.
So does our enemy
There's
have a
some
hell
juicy
script? Yes.
squares available.
So we shall see.
Definitely. You could
We
also
shall
go after the
see.
pawn more directly, but there you'd have to watch out for a move like rook
Chad will
E6.
not
Black-
attack. Why will he not
these types
attack?
of positions, Black always
Let's
has
see. You don't have the
certain
combat
attack
script on you.
chances. You gotta be on your heels.
Combat.
This is another
Wombat.
game where-
Alright. And there we go. We saved.
Yeah, it would be just devastating if he doesn't.
Boom. Okay, so let's see.
There's a
80.
reason knight c6 was chosen.
If
because
I go
having
here,
e7 after knight d5
60.
preemptively, I think is
40.
is really important.
20.
It's like, he doesn't have
Dead.
to risk
Cool.
defending that.
Alright, so he takes damage.
Knight D5
So
played anyway.
now on take
And
damage,
again, Black
right?
is saddled by the fact
we're going to want to
Bishop can't really
also
move because of F5. I've sort of frozen in
play a hit animation,
preserved in amber.
right? We're gonna
Cannot move
and then take damage, right? So
F5, that's the only thing
as you take damage, you want to get hit. So this guy needs an animate character script on him too. We'll go.
Jello your position.
I don't know where I put it.
The other move I was considering.
That's
last
classic.
turn, and I guess
Maybe
I
in
always
here.
have in reserve, is
Move
rook
this
d7,
out here so they're all in the same
e8,
spot.
rook d7
We'll
walking
pop this
away.
on him.
e7 square.
Animate character.
But
All right.
h5 looks very reasonable, and,
And we will put this same way.
Rook
Go
d6. Things are
copy.
good.
Nice move.
Put it on the
You built
base
up the
here.
base. Beautiful.
Base component is new.
You
We'll
could play
delete this
H4
one.
here, but no, that's
Make
fine.
sure he's still looking good before we go
Probably you
further.
have to go F6.
Yes. So okay.
Then
So now
double on the D file. No,
we're gonna
it's
need to get a
devastating.
get hit animation. So let's see. We want this guy
Look,
mutant.
those feet,
Mutant.
Queen h7.
They
all-purpose
what was it?
queen
Axe.
h7.
Oh, get it out of here.
We want
Get it
the.
out of here. He's done it. Well, he
How do
has
we
to,
want? We
yeah,
want to
he
just
won.
get some kind of a
Like Queen D2 would be
react
threatening back rank mate.
an attack.
It's not something you see
Let's
every day.
see.
I'm
Ba 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 ba
queen
ba.
acting as a pawn.
Saw one.
Yeah.
What is that? You know what?
Never expect to get
It's time to just keep going.
Hey,
So
play
react
h5. You
large
got
from.
lots
So
of
we'll
room.
see if he gets hit. He gets hit.
Yeah.
Right? And so we'll go FPX for Unity. Boom. Out skin. We just want the attack
I
animation.
want to see Yasu say both the names of today's competitors.
We are
Yeah,
getting
luckily
there.
We can just call them
Animation monster.
Farham,
Boom.
Frag
Mutant.
and Mag, maybe.
Dragon Mag.
Just for
Hit.
you.
React. 1. Okay. Alright.
Oh my
Good
God.
enough. Alright. So.
Yeah.
Fabiano.
Animation mutant.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
probably
And we'll
watching
go
this.
here.
If Pragna
Got some
Nanda
kind of
is
message
the-
on
I feel
Discord.
like Yasser will,
Hit react
bring
1.
it to
Alright.
an entirely different
Want to make
level.
sure that it's the right avatar. Okay.
Yeah, I
We will see. So
Yasu's
here
watching this thing. The next time I visit,
we'll go
Daniel,
to our
I'm going
mutant.
to- He is
to
enjoying
hit
it.
react
And then I'm really gonna
from
lay
any
in,
state.
Oh yeah.
In
if-
fact, maybe he's concocting
Whatever
a
true
good way to say
Oh,
you're
he
doing
is.
wrong.
Get hit.
Or to accompany my name
Called.
with some adjectives maybe.
Then we will transition from
Yeah,
whatever
this
state
is-
we're in to get hit. Boom.
Again, it
Boom.
just
Okay.
seems like Parham's
Now-
an excellent choice. Prague is not
And our animate
he's
character.
not making
Where's
it
that?
easy. He's basically
No.
making Parham work
Here.
for it. It's it's not
here.
like he's defending.
We'll say
the way that
public
Gabe does.
void get hit,
He's not blundering.
and we'll just do a
He's not doing
anim
anything desperate. He's
dot
listening
set
to
trigger
intuitive, which I think is an incredible way of defending.
get hit.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Yep,
All right,
let's
let's get rid of
provide
this.
our own ideas here.
Looks good.
This is, I guess, the first mutual.
And now in our
pressure
health,
that we've seen where
we'll
the
obviously
position
need
is not
a
fully
reference to that, so we'll do a
Right.
private animate character.
I'm getting worried about
Animate.
Now the time, the true time
They
scramble.
start. Get it. Animate
Yeah,
With the
equals
internet situation.
get component animate character.
Flicker of
Cool.
your connection and keeps flagging here.
And here we'll
No
do
router might give that.
animate dot get hit.
Or knight takes e5
What is it?
rather.
Dot.
Looks,
Oh, that is
Get
good,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Too
takes
many
queen
pieces.
Okay.
f4 and-
So we have this. Blah 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 blah.
F4,
And
knight
hopefully
f6,
that's all we need.
knight e7, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Let's
queen
see.
f5 or something.
Guess we should look in this scene view here. Yeah. Okay. So I mean,
Apparently there was
it is
a-
not very artistic, but it is getting the point
Oh,
across.
96
Every
was
time he gets hit,
beautiful win, I
until he
think.
disappears and
Post
dies.
that to the game.
We could do a die animation, or we could do something
Still
even
not
better.
over, let me tell you, the king
And
e5
we will
seems like
do
maybe playing for a
boom,
win
boom,
pretty
boom. We'll
soon.
go here, and we'll
Yeah,
make him
I-
kind of ragdoll. Hopefully this
No,
works
still
out.
winning for white. He's got the
So we'll do
blockade
a create a 3D object. We'll do ragdoll. We need his
Yeah, but
hips.
blockade can be a little artificial at
We need
times,
his
but
left leg up.
it should be winning.
we need
Because
his
the knight
right
on
leg
C2,
up.
right? As soon as it moves, suddenly d4.
We need
becomes available.
his
Yeah, but king d4.
left knee.
Frog is
Left
just saying
foot.
prove it.
We need his.
Yeah,
D4?
Ooh, I don't like that.
I love ragdolls. They're great.
Yeah, this
All
is
right,
winning.
right foot here. All right. Go to the spine.
Oh
Get
my
the
God,
left
lost on
arm.
time.
Do it.
But
Okay.
is he
Wants us to do
supposed
upper arm, probably.
Oh
It's
god.
what
Then
we said.
forearm.
As I said,
It
like,
is what we said.
we were both
And then
calling
right
it. We
arm,
knew this was possible.
here.
One flicker of the you
And
should
the
have just
forearm.
one tiny little disconnect.
The middle spine, I
Of
think,
course
is
you're-
spine.
Yeah, you're just losing immediately.
Spine 1.
That is so tilting.
Spine
I
1.
have no words.
And the neck.
No,
That is
Head
because
here.
He even
We got all that.
got
Let's
to the
see.
point where
And,
this would be winning with like knight g2. You finally
is not-
established
I don't know
his
what that
support
is.
team
Right.
as well, start to
It
finish.
is, it
from
is.
Parham.
And there was
Head.
a way to win in a quick. I mean, of course,
I
impossible
change
to see
this.
in time pressure. In this position, he had 96 check, intercepting the rook and the. This seems
I hide
to
the
have
mesh.
acted due to rook takes.
Yeah, it
now
looks.
rook d8 check,
Gorgeous.
and
And
after
turn the
rook
mesh off
d8,
here. So that's
he
here.
established the
This
check,
guy.
Queen takes 5 and then queen e7.
I want to see that.
Insult to
Okay.
injury,
So-
bishop h7.
What is this?
Right, and
Random
still,
slider up here.
He chose a practical option.
Well, we'll give it a go. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Beautifully, and
So basically, when he
sometimes
dies, we would just want to
this
turn off the
happens,
animator,
happens.
right? So we'll
That's
say
part of internet. chat.
animate. We'll just say get component
I mean,
animator.
they literally call it
The,
internet. Jets.
blah blah blah.
You need good internet.
Enabled equals false. All right.
And, I
And instead
don't
of
think
destroying, we'll do
Parham's
that
game
and see
is-
what happens.
well, it's proven not
Turn
to
the
be
mesh back on
reliable at the moment,
and give it a go.
unreliable at the worst time for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's how it always seems.
He's
that,
going wild.
You know, the
Is the
internet goes
animator
down,
on right
and
now?
The moment you
Yeah.
get into a time
Could be.
scramble,
Doesn't.
the,
Yeah.
the evil men sitting at the ISP said, "All right, time to tinker." with
Okay,
it."
so something's going
It's
on
the
crazy
classic
here.
Situation of like
The
when you-
collision
when you
on
have a
his
problem, you're like, oh yeah,
this. Let's see how that works.
You know, this bottle, it's
Yes,
stuck. It
that was
won't
the collision
open.
with his
Someone
thing.
comes
Let's
over and
see
just, like,
how this looks.
turns it off immediately and
We
they're like,
kill
"What are you
him.
talking about? It's fine." And it's like
Right.
the internet is
There we
like,
go.
completely
Now
fine.
that is good.
And you're like,
We got
okay,
ourselves a
this
nice
is
little
good, and
ragdoll
then
here.
As soon as you
Cool.
need it in a time scramble,
That is
boom, it
what I
doesn't
wanted
work,
to
and
see.
then
Any
you
chat? Any
complain
chat?
about it, and then they're like, well, what are
No
you talking about?
chat.
It's working fine.
Okay.
Right.
We
the
don't need.
moment
We
the
don't need.
technician or-
Oh, you guys got something playing in the background. You didn't tell me. All right. What is this here? Juice. Oh, okay. All right. Well. All right. Back onto this. So we got our ragdoll working, right? So now, in order to, so let's see how this works if like we're moving. I guess that's the next step. Boom, he's taking hits, taking hits, taking hits. All right, and he fell through the ground. Fine, that's good enough. All right, so we got that. We got this. What else do we need for the whole thing? We'll do. I guess we need some AI, right? What we could do for the AI is state machine and a nav mesh agent. So the nav mesh agent would come to us and basically try to attack us, right? And if maybe have some kind of delay. So let's see. We have this, we have that, we have the attacks going. Now we could, yeah, I think so. Now next would be to give the enemy, you know, some smartness or something, right? So the nav mesh agent here. I'm gonna make sure it's the same size as everything. To rid of all these now. Hide that. Look at the nav mesh agent, which is tiny. Make it bigger. Radius the same size. Height the same size. Okay. We've got ourselves the nav mesh agent. Let's turn this all back on. And guess get to making this. So what we want is our enemy to start back. Why is he backwards is the real question. 2, 0. 2, everything else is 0. All right. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. All right, so now he's facing us. And what we want is basically him to come to us, right? That's the whole thing. Very simple. So let's, I guess, bake this awesome area that is very complex. And see what happens. So bake this. All right, we've got ourselves a little nav mesh here. And all we want is, let's say, call this one enemy. Enemy. Put it on the enemy. Oop, put it on the enemy. I guess now would be a good time to make a prefab of the enemy so we don't lose him. All right. And let us see. So enemy will need the, we'll do using Unity engine.ai. We'll say, delete all this for now. All right, we'll say private nav mesh agent start agent equals get component nav mesh agent. All right, so we got our agent, and we will basically need to say, do we want to do this? How do I want to do this? We could do a coroutine based state machine. So we'll just, yeah, we'll do private void next state, which will basically take us to the next state. So we'll need to create a public enum enemy state. We'll say one state is, oh, come on. Let's say walk. Let's say attack. Right. Right now we'll have two states. We'll do a public enemy state say switch. Oh. Switch state in case enemy state dot walk, and we'll go play the start coroutine walk state break and case enemy state dot attack. We'll do a coroutine for the attack, right? State, very easy, simple. Break. Okay, so we got two states here. We need to make the coroutine, so we'll say we'll do the first one first. We'll do private with the IE numerator walk state, and we'll say obviously we need a yield return, wait for end of frame, whatever. Need a new in here. Okay, so we want to basically say while our state is equal to enemy state dot walk, do this. We'll wait at the beginning here. All right, so while we're walking, right, we want to, let's do an idle state too, actually. All right, and we'll start an idle. So let's say case idle. This, but with idle. And break. Okay, so we got that. Let's do an idle where we kind of set our person to go to him as a private enumerator. Idle state. And we will do another wait. When you're doing while loops, you want to wait as much as possible. So basically we want to while, well, let's see. So we want to set a target for our agent and then go to move state, right? That's it. So set a target for our agent would be simple. So agent dot set destination. We want to, how do we get our target? I guess what we could do, I mean, really, since it's just a prototype, we could just find our player, right? So let's say var player is equal to, let's see, I guess we could shoot a raycast if you want. Might be good. So we'll say, yeah, so we'll do raycast hit. We'll say if physics dot raycast yes, if physics dot raycast transform dot position, and then our direction would be transform forward, or we could do the direction would be boom boom boom. Do we want him to do that? Could do boom. That's fine. So we want to shoot it forward, or we could even do this, you know, make like a little aggro thing. So we'll say physics dot check sphere. Is that what it is? Turns true if any colliders in the sphere in the position blah 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 blah, or overlap sphere, which returns a bunch of colliders. Okay, cool. All right. Say we don't need this. We go var colliders is equal to physics overlap sphere. We'll say from our position, we'll do a radius of like 10, right? And our layer mask will be basically we'll do public layer mask, player mask, or whatever. Player mask. All right. So if we see our player in here, there's only gonna be one, so it's fine. So then we'll say if we'll do if colliders is greater than 0, yes, then colliders dot length greater than 0, and we'll set our destination to collider dot 0 dot transform dot position. So we're gonna go to our player because that's the only one on the layer. And so now we will actually do a while loop so we can keep going here. While state is equal to enemy state idle. And then we'll do this. Yes. Oh, double equals. All right, and then we'll put this in here. Okay, and then we want to set destination, and we will return. Let's say at the start of this, we don't want the agent moving. Agent dot is stopped. If agent dot is stopped is true, right? So now we're not moving, and if we find it, we're gonna go to what is that called? The walk state. So state equals enemy state walk. Okay, and then next state. Otherwise, we're just going to keep doing our overlap sphere until that happens. Should be good. And then we'll do, yeah, that's it. And we will this, then we'll wait here, just in case it happens more than once. We gotta wait a frame, check our overlap sphere. We see him, go to the walk state. At the start of the walk state, we'll do it here. We'll say agent dot is stopped equals false. And then while our distance. I guess we can also set the target here too. So we'll say private health equals player health. Sure. And we'll set health, player health is equal to this. Get component health. Right, and then that's good. And so now we have that. So while our distance, so we gotta make a distance variable, var distance or direction is equal to player health dot transform dot position minus transform dot position, and then our var distance is equal to direction dot magnitude. Okay, so we got that. So while our vector 3, or while our distance is greater than 0, or greater than, let's say, 2, so we're going to get a little bit offset, then we'll just wait, right? When we are there, when we get there, then we'll do state equals enemy state attack, and next state. And so there's that. So we have our person walking to there. See, if we move though, right, they won't move. So what we want to do is maybe set a actual destination. So we'll do this. We'll do private vector 3 destination destination. Let me check the chat. Maybe you guys are talking. GG bro, keep it up. Oh, thank you. Destination, we'll say destination is equal to this. Yes, okay. And then now we'll go to the destination. Right, and then as, yes, and so if while distance is greater than 2, and if our destination not equal to this, then we want to reset our destination. We'll say destination is equal to this, and then we'll also reset our agent. So agent.set destination will be destination again. Right, so if we move, it's not a big deal. He should follow us. That's okay. And for the attack state, private IEnumerator attack state is equal to whatever, we'll just say this, and we'll debug.log attacking, just so we can practice here, so we can see if this is all working. So we're going, and then yes. At the start, we'll do state is equal to enemy state.idle, right? And next state, so we'll find the guy, then we will go to him, and then it should say attacking when we get close enough. Yes, in order to make this look better, we'll try this out like this. Oh, did I not put the enemy script on him? Let's see, enemy, da-da-da. Player mask, there's no player mask. So, player, and player mask will, oh, and the player will use that layer. Yes, and no, just this object, I think that's one. And apply all. And then here we will set this to, oh, not UI, player. Apply all. There's that. Make it big screen. Okay, so he's not moving. Why is he not moving? Okay, here we go. Object reference not set to an instance. Okay. This is saying there's no player health script because the player doesn't have a player health script. Makes sense. So we'll say health. Okay. See. He's looking at us, but he's still stopped. So let's see. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so let's, instead of doing that, we'll do there's like a calculate path, and then an agent.set path, right? That's what it is. So agent.calculate path, destination, and path. We'll make a new nav mesh path. Path equals new nav mesh path. Great. Now we will set path for our path. And that's just a good way to get it instantly going. We'll do the same thing here. In fact, we'll just do private void set nav mesh, or set nav mesh target. We'll just do that, and we'll put in a vector3 destination. Change this to that, and we will just do one line here. So do set nav mesh target, and we'll put in destination. Should be good. Same thing here. There's that. And okay. So there we go. Let's see. So he doesn't see us yet, right? Would it become closer? Coming to us. We're moving, he's following us. Could make him a little faster. Say 5. Give him a go here. Okay, we let him get close. Doesn't switch to the attacking state. In fact, he just disappears. Oh. The thing about using ragdolls is you gotta make yourself a trigger. Can't do that with the capsule collider. So let's see. The character controller. I guess what we could do is get an array of the skeleton. Get components and children. Yes. So okay. They all have character joint. This rigid body. Make it, let's just turn off all the colliders on that first. All the box colliders, that any box colliders and that, I'm trying to think. So for the mutant, for the enemy, what we want to do for the health is on start, we'll say private collider array ragdoll colliders, and we want to get all the colliders. So we'll say game object hips. We'll say this hips is equal to game object dot find mutant hips. Right, so now we have our hips. Basically, ragdoll colliders is equal to hips dot get component in get components in children collider, and that should be most of the colliders. We just want to turn those off. So for each var collider in ragdoll colliders, we'll say collider.enabled equals false. And here we'll actually, we could just do this. We'll say private toggle colliders. In fact, we could just make this like a helper function and like another helper script, but it's fine. So we'll put in a collider array, colliders, okay. This, and now we'll just do that here, just in case we need that, and this go away, and this. Okay, all right. And also we want to do a bool value, pop that there, and we got ourselves toggle colliders, pulling them off. Right, so there's that. And then here, when we take damage, if we die, we turn on the colliders, true, and we die. That should be good. So we'll see what happens here. if we get close enough, right, we should switch to our if our destination not equal to that, the distance will be this. Okay, instead of this, we'll do just destination. Okay. Our destination is that. Okay, let's see. So he's not going to the attack state. In fact, I forgot to do one thing here. At the start of this, we'll stop all coroutines. Right. Let's see. So our distance, I guess we could do is greater than agent.stopping distance. Okay. Wait. Set a new destination potentially. All right. Let's see. Let us see it go to attack. Don't see him. Let's see what his state is right now. Enemy in the walk state, so something's not switching over. I would assume it is this. What is his agent stopping distance? Must be 0. Change it to 2. See what happens. He also has no collider on. Maybe that would help. He's an idle. We get close enough, he sees us. Still in walk. And I guess we'll just debug.log. Okay. Debug log distance. Oh, that's good. So we'll set that. We will set that and see how that goes. My camera's still on. All right. So there's that. Distance is 10. Never changing. Huh. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see. Distance is our direction dot magnitude. This destination minus the transformed dot position. Okay. The destination isn't changing because we want our player health transformed dot position. We obviously do, and the destination will be our player health dot transformed dot position. If it's not, which should be, that's not it. Okay, that's not going on here. So, what is our distance? Distance is our direction. You know what we could do? Just this vector 3 dot distance is equal to, we'll say transform dot position. Oh, transform dot position, and what's that called? Player health dot transform dot position, and that is that. And we will see this. A distance is equal to that, and we'll get rid of this distance. Probably don't need this anymore. We'll see what it is now. It's going down, attacking. All right, perfect. So that is good. Our stopping distance should be in fact, we can make our own stopping distance. A private float stopping distance, and we'll just literally set it equal to this. All right, or stopping distance equal to agent dot stopping distance. And if that's true, if that is true, we'll go agent dot is stopped equals true. We don't even need this. We need to stop the agent from moving too much, and then we attack. So let's see. I guess we could do that in here. So we'll say boom, boom. We'll give it a go here. Okay, so, well, we gotta start over here. Unknown behavior is not there. All right. So there he goes, attacking. And so now we go here. We'll say da 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 da. While our vector 3 distance is greater than the agent stopping distance. Make it 5 here. Let's see how that looks. What I'm trying to do is get that, then we can have him continuously attack. And if we are outside of his range, then we get him to stop. So attacking, boom, he'll attack. And then at that point, okay. So now we'll do this. So agent.stopped is true. And we will say while state is equal to enemy state dot attack. Then we'll do this, which will be obviously wait a frame. And we need to wait a frame up here. Let's do that here. And we will say we will play an attack. So we'll do player health dot take damage, whatever our damage is. So we'll make that. And then at that point we will play our attack. So we'll say animate character dot attack. So we'll do that. So we'll get that. Private animate character attack or animate. Okay. Animate is equal to get component animate character. Easy. We'll do animate dot attack, and we will wait for our seconds, and we'll say attack speed, and we will do it again, right? So boom, boom, boom. We'll wait for seconds. See, we'll attack. We'll wait. Let's wait 1 second first. So we'll wait 1 second or half a second. I think that's good. Then we'll check to see if the player moved. And then if he did, go to set him as target, or we'll just go straight to walking. Go to walk. Right? Yeah. So if he did, go to walk. Otherwise, we're going to wait for our attack speed. Minus 0.5 that we waited, right? And we will return, right? We'll do this again until we die, right? Seems reasonable. So if destination is not equal to player health dot transform dot position, then state equals enemy state dot walk. Next state. So there's that. Check to see if player moved. If he did, go to walk, and otherwise we'll do the attack. So let's do public int damage equals 10. Public int attack attack speed. Public float attack speed equals let's say 2 seconds. Okay. And we'll do this every time we attack. We'll say attacking. We need to animate attack. So we need to do that here. We'll do our enemy. We'll get animator. Say from idle fight, we actually want to walk. But from idle fight, we'll make a transition to attack. So let's go here. Assets, animation, mutant, attack. All right. We transition. Want to do a trigger. Attack, no exit time. Fine, we'll actually make this 0.1. Go from here to there. Good. And there's that. And go back to idle. There's an exit time, basically. Looks good. And okay, so now he will play the attack animation, the attacking, take damage, for us to take damage, see, health, animate, get hit. Animate, get hit plays get hit trigger. Let's pop that on there. And let's say it's Chad. Yes. We'll do react large from right. Sure. So that we'll use here. We'll put here. We'll say put you in using animations. We'll call this get hit. From here, any state we can get hit and get out of our thing. So we'll do this. No exit time. We'll make the transition 0.1 and boom. Okay, we get hit. Cool. Go back to idle, hopefully. Looks like it. So there's that. Pretty sure we go back to idle. I don't think we need a transition to go back to idle. We'll see. All right, so. Can you show the play mode? What do you mean? Like this? Like in play? Guy's invisible right now. Oh, where's our enemy? He's gone. What happened to him? Did he just ragdoll away? There he is. There he is. Alright. So we'll maximize. As soon as I maximize, he disappears. Where is he? He's right there. But on maximize, he's gone. Unless he's behind me. No, where does he go? So weird. Alright, well. That is odd. Okay, so he's here. Comes to me. And he's attacking. Let's see what's wrong with the attack. Any console errors? Attacking, attacking, attacking. Check his animator, attack. But it's not doing it because the trigger's not set. So. Attack. And for me, I won't get hit yet, but we'll see. There we go. Going for it. He's attacking us. Okay, so he's attacking repeatedly. Now what we need to do is kind of a similar thing. We'll go to his hand. We'll put an attack point on there. Good. Damage 20. So we'll set that. Where's that enemy? Damage. We will animate attack. And then in the attack point, there's that. So we want to do a similar thing we did before, where we're going to take this, duplicate the animation, use this for our enemy, and we'll say attack 1, so it's easier to read here. Call this attack. We can obviously switch it out with other animations if we want to. And in there, we will do... Yes, sorry. All right, so now in there, we will go here, animation attack 1, and we will say at a certain point, you zoomed in or something. Yes. So we want to here probably turn on our attack point, and here turn it off. We have that. Now we do attack. Need to do what's that called on the animator? Call this enemy. What's it called? Animation events. There we go. Get our attack point. All of that. Okay, and so now we will do that. Basically, turn it on and turn it off. Okay. So at this point now, we'll do that and see what happens when we play. Okay, we're getting attacked. Are we losing health? Not yet. So, something is happening here. Enemy, other get component health. On trigger, enter. The rigid body. And your collider. I guess we'll see if we're getting an enemy here. Attacking enemy. And we will also have to. The collider is on. Okay. We're not getting that, anything there. We're hitting him. He ragdolls away, perfect. Just like we like it. So there's something going on where he is not actually attacking us. So let's see. So in the animate character attack, that's the trigger attack. And then in the trigger attack, the attack point should turn on. Yes, the only thing that I can think of is the attack point's not turning on. So let's see if it's turning on. It is turning on. Maybe make our collider bigger and see what happens. Maybe make his attack point collider bigger. Oh wow, it's so far away. That makes sense. So put it at 0, 0, 0 and 0, 0, 0. Alright. Alright, so that is there. Right hand. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And we'll see. Maybe make it 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. Alright. Turn it on and see what's up here. Put it at the side of his hand here. And we'll see. Now we shall see. Good, he got us. Okay. Once he attacked us, though, he stopped. So, what happened? Yep, that's exactly what I thought. Alright. So we need to do make a transition to back to idle from there. And we'll say has exit time. Or yes, it has exit time. And point 2 is fine. It gets hit and it comes back. Alright, cool. He's hitting himself. If other get component collider. If enemy equals this dot. So we don't want to hit ourselves. Return. Right? Oh, but he's hitting his own oh, whatever has health. So he's not getting us. Right? enemy equals get component health equals enemy.game object equals this. Equal to this dot return. Right? Because you can't hit yourself. The other way I would do is maybe put a layer mask on them and just make them only hit that layer. He's hitting himself again. Okay, so now we'll do the enemy dot It should be returning, right? I guess we'll just debug this and see if it's true. Oh, but this is the attack point. Enemy.game object is equal to transform get component in parent health. This, and we will see. We need to see this anyway. Go here and see what that's giving us. Obviously it's false, otherwise it wouldn't be hitting. False. Okay. Oh. Of course. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So he's hitting us. Now we're dead. That's good. All right. Right, because we don't have attack point on trigger enter. If enemy and that, then that's what we want. All right, and so now we will do, I guess we got our hit animations for our person here. Get hit. He has that. Now we just need to make that trigger. Go back to idle when it's time. Exit time 0.1. And let's see what happens. Try to fight this guy. We got hit. We can hit him, hopefully. There we go, there we go. Alright, we're going. Oh crap. Oh. The camera is a little wonky. Our enemy disappeared. That keeps happening every time I go maximize mode. I don't know why. Classic Unity. Alright, so we got our guy coming to attack us. He missed. There we go. We hit him. We know the secrets to this game. Just beat the animation at its own game here. Alright, boom, boom, and he ragdolled away. Can't see him anymore. But he is still there. Flew away. Where is he? Just falling forever. Alright, so what we could do now, we have that, we have this. Could make me a ragdoll. Let's see if I die like that. We could. Let's see what else there is. So there's this, that. Is it really a free look camera is the real question. Should we change it to a virtual camera? Go up here, change the virtual camera, and we'll see this. Okay, now we simple follow with world up, go up. Aim is up. Maybe zoomed in a little bit. Oh, this is zoomed in. Zoomed in. Up. Like this. This is what I was looking for this whole time. Maybe go this way. Don't let me go this way. Yeah, that's fine. I go there, down a little bit. I think something like that. Oh yeah, so now at this point, right, we want to always face forward. So in the movement, instead of this, let's see. Comment this out. See how it looks like this. We'll give this a go. We'll see how this looks. Save it, yes. There we go. And so now, where'd the enemy go? Almost. He's like invisible. Where is he? Only there when I select him. Okay, so we want the camera to always face front. So that is a Cinemachine thing. So let's see. We want lock to target with world up. Maybe like that. Yes, but at the same time, we want both, like, right? We want free look because of the fact that it gives us the free look part. So that's what we're gonna have to use as the free look and then modify the settings to like limit it, right? To where we can look the right way. I think that's fine. Okay. Yes, I'm faster than him. And we want this to go here. We'll say private, or I guess, yeah, private enumerator die state, and we'll just say we will do anim dot say get component animator dot enabled equals false. Nav mesh agent dot enabled equals false, and think that's that. We don't want him to keep going. Let's give that a go, and I guess in die here, if get component enemy, then state equals enemy state dot die, and then enemy, oh yeah, and this, yes, then gotta make that public, of course. Dang, I'm so hungry. Okay. Yes, there's that. And okay. And make this public. Okay, there's that. Good. Alright, I'm gonna call it here for now. I'm super hungry. Thank you guys for watching. It was very hard at the start, but classes are all wonky.